Personally, when I watch porn, I don't want to see small penises inside of a woman.
He wants to know they're getting.
Yeah, it's personal.
Yeah.
I don't even care about the man. Like
y'all might be gay.
Thank you.
Y'all might be gay a little bit.
Okay.
Get back at the castle, pole on tuck, get these eyes one battle. They gon' eat shells, I'ma feed them ammo. Barrel got big knife, caught a bit Rambo. Pour another cup, baby, go ahead, smoke some weed. Hit that telegram, yeah, you know I got what you need. I love all my hoes, I ain't never met no tease. We gon' keep it playin' from the southwest to the northeast.
I missed y'all, man.
Hell yeah, dude, we missed you.
Everybody was talking about you at the reunion because they said, well, you hadn't been coming or something like that.
Yeah, dude. You
What?
know, I've been
tired of all the adoption jokes.
Oh.
Yeah, dude, I hate adoption jokes. Like,
But they assume because you haven't had kids, you're not coming?
no, it's because that like I'm not all the way black yet. I guess.
And everybody be saying he must be adopted because he ain't really in our family, so he don't come around the family that much.
But maybe he's just late.
That's how we know y'all cousin.
That's kinfolk.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, man. How you doing, bro?
All right.
All right.
Doing pretty good, yeah.
Let's get the mic a little closer to you so we can.
Oh, yeah,
catch
yeah.
that.
Now y'all got me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now it's healthy. Nice, healthy stream.
Yeah, but you're going to look hunched over now.
Yeah. I can put something underneath it.
Like,
Like,
getting, like,
just do it.
Like the gorilla against 100 of us.
What would happen?
man.
You haven't
winning?
seen that?
Yeah, I have.
Yeah, have you heard that? You haven't heard yet?
I've heard who's winning.
Who's
I want to know what y'all think.
We're winning, bro. If
You think
just,
so?
Just take us.
Can we pick who it is?
Yeah, we gotta pick.
You have to pick the 100.
Why?
Okay.
You have to. You
I
can't
wouldn't-
just say any random 100 guys.
Yeah,
right?
you're gonna take Gen Z with you. Like, imagine you and 99 Gen Zers.
I'm not in it though. I'm on the sideline.
Gen Z's not going to do it. They're offended already that you even assumed they would do that.
Well, let's ask this
and you, how are you going to find the men?
We can't hurt gorillas.
They're gonna go extinct.
So the humans would have to be like 100 naked men, right? Because you can't have no weapons,
That's
no
what
clothes.
I'm wondering. Yeah, you can't have weapons.
100 naked men.
Yeah, that's not fair.
One gorilla, normal in his natural habitat. The question to me is, how are you going to kill a gorilla?
Barehanded.
Barehanded.
You can't choke him.
You can't.
Oh.
You're not strong enough to choke a gorilla.
I pose we should be able to use whatever we can find in the jungle. Like if we find a rock,
We're gonna be in the jungle with the gorilla. We're losing.
Oh,
Where the
we're
fuck do they
losing.
live?
That's his habit. Like that's his.
I would be
his
in an
hometown.
octagon.
If we can use
Jumping off
weapons,
trees.
we got a chance. But if just hand-to-hand combat against a
Yeah.
gorilla,
How do you?
gonna hurt him? And how many casualties do you sacrifice before you actually
25.
You gonna have
as long
to.
as it's not more than 100.
You gonna have to.
Yeah.
99 shit, we win.
Nobody's punches can.
They
hurt
can't
him.
penetrate him,
You
right?
can't knock him out.
But what's a weapon? Define a weapon.
A rock.
Stick.
A rock and a stick is not fucking with a gorilla. They use those to pick their teeth.
Yeah, that's
God dang.
big enough rock.
Yeah.
Who's gonna carry a big enough rock?
the rock.
25 guys.
And how are you gonna throw it? Where
No
you gonna
rock
throw it?
is
You gonna
gonna
just
throw
drop it? You're gonna drop it in front of you?
Mike Tyson said that 100 of him would wreck.
I believe
Mike,
that.
That I can- that I
Mike
can-
Tyson's not going past the second round.
But
first
he'll
and foremost.
bite. He will bite.
Bite the shit out of that gorilla.
Maybe prime Mike Tyson, but current Mike Tyson.
Oh no, yeah.
No.
He
Yeah,
could've-
they said prime. Yeah, I think they said
Yeah,
prime.
not Jake Paul, Mike Tyson.
Yeah, no, dude. I ain't trying to see his ass.
Because the gorilla just paying money and he won't fight that hard.
Okay, so put it like this: if we get the best top shaped 100 men, right? Does that mean we got to have the best gorilla to make it even? Like the most in shape, or we just gonna have average gorilla with average men? Like if we're gonna do this, we have to make it
There has to
even
be
for both
rules,
sides,
yeah,
right?
for
Oh, get the old
We
gorilla.
can't have the
on his way
greatest
out.
men and then the regular bullshit.
We want Mighty Joe Young.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
You want a gorilla from the zoo or a hard
Like
knock
from-
gorilla that?
From the wild.
Yeah.
I want one from the wild that's on welfare.
I think y'all would have to pick the gorilla just to be fair.
Okay.
Why?
Our cousin, we're gonna get our cousin.
oh, y'all gonna sacrifice me? Huh?
That's what we're doing. We're gonna get
Charles, go get the gorilla.
Go get your uncle, Charles.
I'm gonna come right back 5 minutes later. And say, he said he didn't want to fight today.
Oh no.
But I think all that shit matters. We need to.
Yeah.
We're not gonna do it in the jungle because they're jumping off trees,
Yeah,
and
they're gonna
that's not
fuck
gonna
us
make
up,
sense.
dude. They're gonna
we can't
land on
climb
us.
trees. Yeah, we can't do
Yep.
that. We could do an octagon, I guess. We're gonna do it in the middle of I don't know what, the west side. I don't know.
Oh, West Side of San Antonio, they're out of there.
Gorillas eating tacos and shit, getting fat, so we'll be good. You know.
Yeah.
We're in the middle of an arena. You got a lot of room to go.
Oh, like a whole.
But he's still jumping off shit, so we're gonna lose. It has to be like for us to have an advantage, just a cube.
Because if he jumps on the houses in the West Side, they're all gonna collapse. So he doesn't have that bounce.
Yeah, it'd just be a cube, nothing in it.
And
Just humans and a gorilla.
that's only fair
the
for
purest
everybody.
way you can do it. Yeah.
No one has clothes, dicks hanging, balls.
No.
Where did the dick stuff come from?
Cameras.
No, because it's funny because everyone's
BFR
like,
podcast.
And we
in
made
here
it 5
now.
minutes without a dick comment.
We're 5 minutes in.
All right.
That's good.
We met our YouTube
That
quota.
gotta be a record.
Thank you. Good job. We appreciate
Yeah.
it.
I appreciate it.
Hey, dope studio, man. This is.
Thank you.
Oh my God, whoever did this they knew what they wanted.
They did.
Yes, sir.
This is amazing.
That is our sponsor, La Conecta.
Shout out to La Conecta, man. Y'all got the Mexican OT
What
in
is-
the corner, man. That's
What is La Conecta? What does that mean in English?
The connection.
Okay.
Yeah. And
Screwed up records and tapes. Bobby had screwed up records and tapes. Come on now, Bobby Hill.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, he built it out. I guess years
dope.
ago, and then he was on our show. He was on our pod at my house, and then he's like, "Hey, I got a studio. Nobody uses it." He's like, "I built it, and then nobody used it. People would tell me they would use it,
Wow.
and they never used it. We're like, shit.
So I know y'all
Yeah,
licking
we're
your chops
in there.
when you saw this shit. You was like, oh hell yeah,
Yeah.
This is,
So he had an
I need
event
that.
the next weekend, I think.
Yeah.
And it was
Yeah.
a bunch of rappers, like meet and greets. And he goes, they'll be out in the meet and greets, and it'd be, it's a weed thing. He goes, and y'all could do the podcast, and I'll just bring people in every 15 minutes.
Oh, that's
And
Y'all
he did
love
that.
that.
We got down to business. He was like, dude, I didn't expect y'all to come and do all that. He was like, y'all just sat there, did it. I just bring people in. I said, that's what we agreed.
Yeah.
He was like, that was dope. I said, yeah, and we'll record here. He was like, man, he goes, people always tell me this shit, and then they don't do it. I was
Yeah.
like, nah,
He
we're-
didn't know
we're
who he
gonna
was
do it.
dealing with.
Yeah.
He was dealing
Who's
with
all
some
here?
real ones.
Huh?
who's all here for that the meet and greet.
Who was it? Drody,
Jody, DJ Scales,
Kyle Lee,
TV Robbie.
that boy Play.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
I know that boy
played.
played.
TB Robbie.
Some locals.
Yeah,
Yeah.
locals.
I thought that boy Play was from Houston.
Nice from here.
Oh, I didn't know that. I know about him though.
Jody's from with OT Baytown, right?
Yeah,
Bay
Baytown.
City?
Okay.
DJ Scales was OT's.
Yeah, his DJ,
DJ.
OT's DJ. There was some other people, and I can't remember. Oh, Zulord. I don't know if y'all know who Zulord is, but that's my guy. Well, yeah, a lot of local people.
Charles Allen falls asleep on the BFR podcast.
I went sleep.
Oh, you weren't asleep?
No.
Oh.
Y'all would have just let me
But
sleep
it
and
looked
recorded
like
me.
you fell asleep.
yeah, we would have.
I think on the camera it's gonna look like that, like you're like.
Just dozing off.
It's the drugs.
And I'm gonna make a reel about it.
Everybody, it's gonna be trending. What's going on with Charles Allen? Like Lil Wayne when he fell asleep on
He
stage.
had a fainting spell. Charles Allen has a fainting spell on podcast.
Ozempic
Yeah.
overdose.
Dude, are you on Ozempic?
Not no more.
Because you were fat the last time you came, right? No,
Fatter.
I'm kidding. No, I'm
He was
joking.
not
Oh,
fat.
was that fat?
That was Charlie Mack. I was talking about Charlie Mack.
Hilarious.
Yeah, wrong
Wow.
Charlie.
He was supposed to be here today. Charlie Mack, shout out to you, man. I don't know where you was at.
Yeah, why does he hate us?
Not on Ozempic.
That's messed up.
He's not
He's
on
not on
Ozempic,
Ozempic.
right? He's just
Who,
working.
Charlie
But
Mack?
he did try
Yeah.
working out
Yeah,
a little bit. He tried to be inspirational about it too. I wish he was here so I could say it.
Yeah, I'm not touching that, man. That's my close friend.
Aw.
I love Charlie Mack. I'm not gonna let y'all talk about him like that.
Charlie's dope.
But he did try working out.
He did. He ain't try. He's still doing it.
Oh, he did?
Yeah,
Really?
Is he doing it right?
it wasn't working out. That's his joke, by the way.
I'm just messing with him.
Nah, me too.
I've been meaning to ask y'all, right? Because we get a lot of Mexicans here. We don't get a lot of black people. So why are there not like
Coloreds.
yes, coloreds? Well, we're coloreds too. We're brown.
We're happy and we're singing and we're colored.
Colored.
But why isn't
Give
there a
me
lot
a
of
high
black
five.
people with Down syndrome? Like, I only see white people with Down syndrome and kind of Mexicans. But there's not a lot of black Down syndrome people. Why is that, Charles?
Do they keep him in the house?
Yeah, either we keep them in the house or we make them just do work inside the house so they don't never come outside. You don't
Like
never
Jay
see
Z's
'em.
kids.
Oh man,
Wow.
Dude, Kanye said it, not me. Did you?
wait, Kanye said that about Jay Z kids?
Yeah.
Yes,
Jay-Z
pull that
kids
up.
retarded.
Pull that up.
What?
He really said that
man.
Kanye said a lot.
Kanye did say a lot.
Kanye said a lot.
He said something about a 14-year-old when he was 14. Well, that comment too. That was kind of crazy.
What'd he say?
Wait.
You didn't hear about what he was?
Oh, about the cousin.
About the cousin.
Yeah, yeah.
You didn't hear about the cousin?
That he was blowing his cousin for 12 years or some shit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of his life, like when he was up till he was 14 years old, he
so
was sucking his cousin's.
That's why he's like this. That's why he's the way he is. Because of Stevie, who's in jail now for other things.
But did you hear the comeback that he said after that? He was like, so I guess now it's okay for him to say faggot now?
Yeah. Right. So
touche.
Preface. Yeah.
And then he said something about he's just like Elon now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's a
Nazi?
Yeah, he's a Nazi and he's gay, so I guess he's like.
We're hitting him with a lot. He just can't
Yeah,
process
this shit, boy, y'all killing me with this one. God damn.
Pick your
jaw's
job.
on the floor.
Pick your job.
Man, this is all in one conversation. Shit, this 5 episodes right here. We should have chopped this shit up to a series. Y'all traumatizing the fuck out of me. The more I talk to y'all, the more I have had a very sheltered life because this shit is going left in my brain.
And I heard he slept with 3 zebras and a monkey.
Okay, now you talking my language. Zebras got some good pussies. No,
Interracial joke.
that part.
Shit.
You never heard this Kanye shit though, really?
Yeah.
If I did, my brain blocked it once I got to the blowjob cousin shit. I just,
Yeah, so he said
crazy.
that Jay-Z's
You couldn't relate?
younger kids are slow. That's why you never see them out in public. You only see Blue Ivy because she's not slow.
Wow.
So then I went and Googled, like, what the fuck do they look like? And you can barely find pictures of them.
So the reason why I guess black people, we don't have Down syndrome kids is because it's like God. He's kind of balancing everything out.
Oh.
We have the police. We worry about the police.
True.
They got
That's
sickle
our
cell.
hard,
Yeah.
that's our hard shit,
Ooh,
right?
Right.
Sickle cell.
And,
and generational trauma.
Generational trauma.
Yeah. That's true.
We went through slavery. What the fuck
We
else
went
do
through
we
slavery.
want?
We don't
Right.
need Down syndrome.
that
also.
like
what a trade-off.
Yes.
But Mexicans don't have a lot either, right?
Yeah, we're short.
Down
Fat.
syndrome people.
Yeah, I've seen
Diabetic.
plenty of Mexican Down syndrome kids.
Oh, yeah, there's a lot of them, dude.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they're scary looking, too.
Ooh, yeah, I would be scared. Is that the one that with the fucking Raiden or no Scorpion thing on? He on Instagram. There's this fucking guy who I don't even know how you're gonna find it, man. But he's like threatening these 2 black guys, and he's like, "Get out of my fucking neighborhood!" And he has a chain, and he
Mexican?
hits car with chain. Scorpion hits car with chain. Yeah, he might be Mexican, and they're like, "Get in the house, Pedro."
I've never heard of this in my
And
life.
he's like, "Get in the house, Pedro." And Pedro won't get in the house. He keeps walking up. And then the black guy is recording. He's like, "Man, you don't know who the fuck you're fucking with. Don't fucking do it." Pedro don't care. His name's not Pedro, but I'm just making him Mexican.
Carlos.
And he keeps...
Carlos.
Carlos. We'll say his name is Carlos.
I think it's at first.
Hector.
Shooting a music video?
Hector, wait.
Yeah, there he is.
This nigga for real. This nigga for real. Hey, this nigga schizophrenic.
That's Raiden.
Yeah.
Hey, bro.
that's
You got a
Raiden.
sword?
No, that's Scorpion.
Scorpion.
Yeah,
Get
that
over
is
here.
Scorpion. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, that's cool.
Because Raiden had a hat on.
Oh, this is a longer video.
Oh, he's really doing shit.
Oh, shit, yeah.
Look this nigga.
Bruh.
Get off my block.
Go in the fucking house, Oscar.
Go in the
Listen to his ass. I'ma still out for your ass.
It's always that white dude that comes to your
I'm
shit.
not saying, don't come over here. Hey, on the 3rd end, listen.
Niggas all rape my mother.
I didn't hear all of this.
Bro, watch out. Don't do it.
Were those shots fired?
Oh,
Nope.
Bro, watch out, bro. We leaving, bro.
you got a sword?
It's a chain,
It's a chain.
with handcuffs at the end.
Tripping.
Go.
Probably what they used to keep him in the house.
Here he is, and his uncle that lives there. I got you. Go in the house. Oscar, get your ass in the fucking
Ain't good for rednecks, boy.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, dude.
Get your ass in the house, Oscar.
Yeah.
I thought this was a joke.
I did too.
You were serious.
Yeah, until he hit the window, right? You're like, oh, that's real.
This happened in America. God
I've had enough
bless.
of this shit. I've been dealing with fucking years.
Yo,
Child is fucking crazy. He's crazy.
I see,
He's crazy.
bro.
He's crazy. He's crazy.
Damn.
Good job, Oscar.
Let's look at the comments.
I know you live it.
Do not hire Oscar for a kid's party. He will assault someone. He will finish someone. Oscar needs to be admitted.
Yo,
That's
Oscar
good,
with
man.
the shit.
Oscar need a nap, goddamn.
Damn.
That's
Yeah.
creative though, to have like a chain since he is Scorpion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's probably cosplaying.
He the one that's get over here.
Yeah.
Get over here. He should have said that instead of y'all get off my block. Get over here.
Or get out of here.
So did he get the handcuffs from like his mom's drawer
That's
or
what I'm
something? Like, where did he get the
wondering, too.
handcuffs from?
No, I was
Yeah.
saying that's what they used to keep him in the house.
Oh, he broke loose, and that's what he did when he first got out.
Dude,
Oh,
look at him. He's
Scorpion's the shit, bro. I want to be like him when I grow up.
Bro,
No, you
Oscar,
don't.
bro.
Oh.
Look,
I would have beat Oscar's little ass, to
sword,
be honest
dude.
with you.
He would have beat your ass, bro.
If it would have been a
That's
sword,
Hey, that
You
retard
know,
strength is
We need to get him again.
yeah,
for
he
gorillas.
like a little bull.
Hey, bro.
That's
like
basically
100
like
guys.
100
or
Oscars.
They'll fuck that gorilla up. You're gonna need 5 gorillas, bro.
A gorilla and 100 retards, man.
Yo,
That's a conversation.
That's a fight. Yeah,
That's a conversation.
100 Oscars versus 100.
They'll have no care in the world.
You stop the fight.
No, they're not scared.
decapitated and still swinging and shit.
Oh, Donkey Kong, let's go.
Over there petting them. Okay, monkey.
Man.
The zookeeper, Oscar, get in the house.
That's actually a good question we should pose. One gorilla
Yeah.
or 100 retards?
Yeah.
Full-grown retards.
All right, we got it real.
we got
Let's-
Get a real to count.
We don't know how far it's gonna go.
Let's see how far Facebook will take that one, right?
right.
Facebook
real
is gonna
canceled.
strike right away.
That's a
Dude.
Twitter. That's a Twitter.
And Charles Allen is just
conversation.
along for the ride.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
Y'all got
he's-
me on this one. Yeah. 100 retards and 1 gorilla. Yeah. I think you might need 5 gorillas for that, though. 20 per retard. 20 retards per gorilla. Is retard a derogatory
I don't think so.
In this sense of the word, if they beat the gorilla, no. They're superhuman.
Because we putting them in a good light.
Yeah, exactly. The way we pick them is pretty derogatory. Like, come here, you're not retarded enough. Go. Like, you're just stupid.
You gonna get your ass whooped.
You're just stupid. You're not strong. Go.
Spit in the cup. Let's see.
Spit in the cup. Let's see.
Yeah.
Oh, you're not already
Yeah,
spitting. Let's
yeah,
go.
you're
You're
good.
supposed
Next.
to come
Next.
spitting. Wow.
Too dry.
Yeah.
That would actually be content. The how do you find out who's retarded, right? What
How
are
do
we
you
doing?
find out
Yeah.
Punch the wall.
Who's retarded enough, right?
who's the talent agent that has to go find him?
Touch his booty hole.
Dude.
You made it.
That's crazy
Hilarious.
stuff. Yeah.
So stupid.
That's fucked up, man.
Oscar, get in the fucking house.
When he does a soundbite.
That's why you always need a white neighbor. They always
Yeah.
come in handy for that and for brown sugar.
Yeah.
And for calling the cops.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that one.
Yeah.
That's why we don't have Down syndrome because of those guys.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah. Because there's times where, because you grow up and you're like, dude, I would call the cops on that person, but I don't do that.
but
But I live in a white neighborhood, so I know somebody's going to call the cops on him. Like, so you don't have to worry about it. That's why you need white neighbors.
it'll get you.
Yep. They'll be the one to do. I'll fucking call them.
They've already called them.
I'll get the stitches.
Someone call the cops. I've already done it, buddy. They're on their fucking way, man.
Cops are on their way.
I'm a cop, actually.
Yeah.
Dude, that's what happened one New Year's. The fucking guy across the street. I had some guy flip out because he had PTSD. He was in the military. And he starts army crawling in my fucking kitchen to the door, like saying that his legs aren't broken, that they blew off.
Wow.
And he had fully functional legs all day.
Wait, from the door to your kitchen?
From my kitchen to the door.
He really had PTSD?
Yeah, he had a whole break. He was drunk and he had a full breakdown.
Oh, he was there partying with you?
Oh, he was
Yeah.
dangerous,
Oh.
bro.
It was like 2 years ago?
For real.
He was dangerous.
Yeah, so I
But he
took
didn't have
his-
no legs.
Yeah, we took his gun. So
He was good.
we were dangerous after that. But
He had a gun?
yeah, he had a gun on him.
Oh, man.
Fucking took it from him. And he
And then
just
shot him.
Yeah, so he's dead now. No, but he starts crawling to my door. He like goes catty corner to my door, like outside.
Yeah.
And he's just like, I can't feel my fucking legs. I can't feel my legs.
It's
Screaming.
the cocaine, dude.
That's the
chill.
cocaine.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
cocaine.
Yeah, screaming at the top of his lungs, bro.
much fentanyl.
My neighbor comes out and he's like, don't worry, I'm a cop. I'm a cop. Until the cops pull up and they're like, no, I just do security.
That's hilarious.
We call those guys Zimmerman.
Yeah, dude, I was like, what? Okay, well, get the fucking
Zimmerman.
white guy out of here.
Wow.
Ever since then, no white people are allowed at my house anymore.
They wasn't invited before.
That's a lie.
No, I know. Because
yeah,
then
yeah.
the next fucking New Year's.
The next New Year's, another white guy. Now, no white people are allowed in my house.
Why y'all don't never have no white people on this podcast?
Oh, no.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Hilarious.
I think we asked once and they said no.
Who is the last?
No, we had John Stringer.
Yeah.
Oh,
he's-
yeah, we had
Oh,
John
y'all did?
Stringer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true.
Well, John Stringer, he wouldn't count all the way
No.
as
Yeah,
white.
he ain't
doesn't
really
count.
white. No.
No,
Yeah.
he could.
He's
fit
got
in.
that redneck in him too.
He could fit in anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
So he's.
We had Jay LaFar.
Jay
white.
LaFar is
Yeah,
racist.
that's white.
Definitely white. He Texas white.
That is true.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He uses the
We
hard
had
R.
Jay LaFar on, so we don't have to have any more white people. We covered it.
Met your quota.
Yeah, we met our quota
We're
with
good.
Jay
You got
LaFar.
that's 10 white guests right there. He put
Yeah,
two R's at the end of his name to emphasize the hard
The
R.
hard R.
He
man.
Jay
sure
LaFar.
did. But damn, he's funny.
He funny as hell.
Oh my
That
god.
extra R.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's hilarious.
That's fucked up.
Have you
Dude.
told him that before?
No,
That's
I just
great.
think it because he like he might shoot you like
Get a rope.
Charles,
He's
I've always
cuddly.
liked you.
No, he comes off like that, but he's really cuddly.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, he's a good dude.
Yeah, it's a defense mechanism. I'm not racist. It's just a defense
I ain't
mechanism.
racist. I just hate black people.
I'm just insecure. I'm just insecure, okay? That's gonna be the excuse from now on. Fuck yeah. Where y'all were at Upstage last night?
Yeah, man, it was
Really?
cool.
How was it?
It was great.
Really?
The first show was good. The second show was kind of light, but the first show was really good.
Is it usually
was
like
storming.
that with two shows when you do two shows in a night?
And then Omar was supposed to come, and he didn't come. So
Maybe he's just late.
yeah.
He's still on.
No,
his
he
way.
running early for next year. That's all. So yeah, he was supposed to come, but we ended up really having a good show. We was kind of concerned about that, so it just showed us that we can still, keep on
Yeah.
pushing out good shows, and it was a good experience, man. I
Yeah.
barely made it in time. But what
Really?
else is new?
You were late?
Yeah,
Wow.
How were you late to your own show? Like, what happened?
it was
Crazy.
a thunderstorm from Bastrop.
Yeah.
No, it was from Bryan, Texas, all the way until I got to Bastrop,
Oh shit!
where you can barely see in front of the windshield because the rain was pouring
Did you
down.
get any hail?
No.
Oh shit. 'Cause
Where you gonna get head at on the
Hell,
Well, hell,
Oh.
a lot of places.
hell,
what, like a lot lizard?
no hell, like the ice.
Oh.
like the weather.
That falls from
Oh,
the
now,
sky.
y'all sensitive.
This shit
We
that
talk about fucking gorillas, but I talk about one lot lizard and y'all want to change the subject.
Ew.
No, it was
Standards here.
Gross, Charles.
look, we can fuck a zebra but not a crackhead. Okay. I see where we at with it. I see we on the same level now. But no,
diseases.
it wasn't. What do a zebra got? Crickets and shit coming out his ass? All right, no hell.
No hail.
I want to get back on
But
track.
did you get any head?
Yeah, back to the head.
From some
Oh.
lot lizards?
Well, it's Bucky's. Do that count as a lot lizard? Because that's a little bit more classy.
Oh, that's true. They
What
No,
would
they-
they be called?
She drove a smart car.
No, they have lot escorts.
Lot
There you go.
escorts. There you go.
yeah. Maybe there's a better word.
What'd you get from Buc-ee's though? Did you stop at Buc-ee's?
Lot iguana.
Yeah, I did. I didn't stop. I didn't get out. I had to pull over because I couldn't see.
The rain
was
a
so
normal trip to Buc-ee's. What are you spending when you get off?
6-pack of beer.
That's it.
Every once in a while, I might get a burrito or something.
That's impressive. Most black men don't pull out because they can't see. That's cool.
Yeah. Sure.
We just only keep
Like,
Trying to be the
just
exception.
keep
Everyone
going.
would just keep pushing, man.
I'm
We're
trying to break the status quo, man.
trying to figure this shit out, man.
Wow.
Yeah.
I respect
Yeah.
it.
What's the whitest thing about you?
The whitest thing?
Yeah.
Uh,
Besides where you live.
And your name.
The texture.
yeah, the texture. Yeah.
The texture of what?
I don't know. This nigga said it.
Yeah, hold
Oh, so you did get roadhead.
Sorry.
That's why he brought the Kanye shit up so fast. He was trying to come out today.
He's trying to normalize
Hey,
it
it's
for
cool,
us.
man. And Charles, did you hear about Kanye, man? It's cool. Don't feel bad about it.
Kanye's doing it. Everybody should.
They was cousins.
Don't feel bad. Don't feel bad.
Yeah, I call you cuz.
Whoa,
The,
whoa,
the
whoa,
whitest
whoa,
thing I
whoa.
say would be the sport I participated in. I was a high jumper, and I went to school at Kansas State in the middle of Kansas,
Oh,
And,
that's really why.
and I finished.
I don't know. That's
And,
probably the blackest thing you've ever done.
What?
A black athlete going to Kansas State with the white girls.
That's true.
That's pretty black.
that is.
I found that out when I got there.
and you jumped high. I mean, that's
That's actually more
that's still
Mexican,
black. Actually,
That's very black.
I don't think you know what being white is.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. Now, I got some white stuff about me. I'm just trying. Oh, I listened to.
You ever get a warning from a police officer?
They don't even mess with me.
There you go.
Yeah, that's
But they think I'm in the military. I don't know why they think I'm because I sir, yes sir. You know.
And you're probably your accent. Yeah,
Your country as
Yeah.
accent is probably the whitest thing about you, bro.
that's true.
Yeah, I could see that.
It's
I
the
can
Forrest
see that.
Gump.
You
yeah,
play Bubba.
the Forrest Gump. Bubba, yeah.
Oh wow.
That's
so
why.
can you say I want to go home, Forrest?
I want to go home for.
Yeah.
Grilled shrimp, fried shrimp, ball shrimp, shrimp etouffee.
You gotta get that jaw. You gotta bring that jaw forward.
Yeah.
You gotta bring that jaw forward.
I feel like y'all being racist right now. I come here and y'all got this damn monkey playing PlayStation over
Man,
here.
the last
and
black
all these
person we
Mexicans
had-
around him laughing. What the fuck?
He
Y'all
said,
set this up for my episode.
Yeah, you don't even know what this says.
no,
But it's
Jay
super-
LaFar was right.
but it's on both sides.
Jay LaFar was right about y'all.
Yeah, I mean, the last time we
About
had a
me.
black guy on, he asked him, "Why do black people look so good in yellow?" Do you have any theory?
Why black people look so good in yellow?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cause we black, man.
Yeah, I know. That was
What other color go with everything?
black.
Black does. That's why.
But y'all look particularly good in yellow.
Yellow.
Are you hitting?
According to
What-
who?
what is going
Well,
on?
He
you're
was hitting
also
on
black,
that,
so I might
yeah.
be hitting on both of y'all at this time.
Oh,
Um,
tacos involved?
Wow.
but yeah, look,
Look, he changed the
look
subject.
at biker boys, dude. Look at how nice he looks in black and yellow.
That's white of you, because black people would call that whack.
Yeah,
Oh, there you go.
Oh,
He looks very
but come on, Lawrence Fishburne.
Carlton-ish.
Lawrence Fishburne didn't like it. He was like, "You think you could show up dressing different?"
Did he?
Yeah.
I haven't seen that movie in so long. But
I haven't never seen it,
I've
but I was
never
looking.
seen
That dude, he look good. Like, not to judge him, but he look good either way. Like, he not an ugly dude.
Looks like a low budget Tyrese.
yeah,
Yeah.
like,
Was it
they
Tay Diggs?
definitely wanted Tyrese
That's
for
not.
this.
He called him Tay Diggs. He called him Tay Diggs.
That's fucking racist,
did?
dude.
Wow.
Not all black people look alike. Rich.
All black. Michael Jordan, maybe. Blackballed, I guess.
Michael
we
B.
can do that.
Jordan.
Yeah.
Michael B. Jordan is as far away from him as you can get.
As
Oh,
you
for
can,
sure.
the exact opposite.
He's
of the
definitely
spectrum.
got some white in him, right?
Who? Michael B. Jordan?
Yeah. Or
I
you
don't
think
know.
he's black?
Nah, he black.
Is that
This dude probably got some white in him.
Oh yeah, he does have that like
Wasn't that the
It's
dude
deep
from
on the
the?
inside.
What's that movie? The
Billy Blanks.
no.
Oh,
the
you're-
Save the Last Dance.
Save the Last Dance.
Yeah, that's him. Yeah. No, that's not him.
What's the difference? Save the Last Dance.
The Save the Last Dance dude was the boy from Barbershop.
That's
Yeah.
him. No, that's the Save the Last Dance.
It
guy.
is. I
promise
think
you it's not.
that's right there.
Derek Duke, go to his discography.
Put in Save the Last Dance and see who pop up.
Dude, he's
Oh,
51.
this is a dude from
Black Don't Crack.
Put in
That's
Save the Last
wild.
Dance and see who pop up.
If that's a recent picture of
He
him,
wasn't in Save the Last
Didn't he
Dance.
play Diddy? He
Yes,
played Diddy
in the
Notorious.
Tupac. Yeah, Notorious.
Okay, now I gotta look up Save the Last Dance.
He about to show you.
he ain't.
He ain't
Well,
in
Well,
it.
that's the
Save
actor we're talking
the Last
about.
Dance.
He
Dude
can't-
from
he
Save
can't
the
even
Last
mirror.
Dance, dude.
You can't even mirror a laptop, sir. Relax.
Watch this.
Relax.
You ready? Here we go. There's
There
Save
you
the
go.
Last
It's
Dance.
a different guy.
It's a
I
different
know
guy.
this is
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is a different guy.
Sean Patrick Leonard.
Sean Patrick
Thomas.
There we
Thomas.
go.
Okay.
So they are racist.
I guess
We
I
all are.
Yeah.
Click on this picture over there. Yeah.
That looks like a.
Fredro Starr is in that movie.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he was the
They
friend.
do
the
look
best
alike
friend.
though.
That
Y'all can
was
see
the
it.
Frederick Starr was the best friend. That was the gang member.
He always plays that role, right? Remember
Yeah.
in Faculty, he was kind of like that too, right? What's
And then 8 Mile, he played. I think was that him in 8 Mile that battled against Eminem.
No,
No, that
What
was
was
that was
Sticky
Iron
Fingers.
Man.
Sticky Fingers was in it too,
Falcon.
right?
Falcon. That was Falcon.
Yeah.
But one of Onyx was in 8 Mile.
Was it?
Yeah, he
Onyx?
battled.
Oh shit.
Look up- we're on 8 Mile now, Rich.
Yeah.
Y'all young, man. Y'all don't remember 8 Mile. Like
Bro, I
that.
love 8
He
Mile.
was in the basketball movie Sunset
Beans
Park.
wasn't even born.
How old are you?
Sunset Park.
Huh? 49. I'll be 50 September.
He's
12th.
50.
Hey.
What do you mean, damn?
Son of a bitch.
Four scores and 7 years ago.
What's wrong with that?
Huh?
What's wrong with that?
Were you at the Gettysburg Address?
Well, they made me work.
You're like you're half a century.
Work for free.
That's a good thing, right?
It's a lot.
That's the whitest thing about me too. I'm,
I'll be 42 in September. So
September what?
September 14th.
Oh, you 2 weeks before.
Have you did your colonoscopy thing yet?
Oh yeah.
yeah, once you hit
Have you had
50.
Have you had your meeting with the 2 fingers?
Official, like the real one.
I don't talk about booty with all men in the room.
I feel
don't
that,
talk
dude,
about
I
it with
can't
women
wait
around.
to do
That's
it.
the way of saying no.
So you haven't had your little 2-finger meeting?
Nah, man. That's just you saying that, man. I'm like,
You should get double tapped, sir.
You shouldn't have to, right? You could get a full panel.
I don't think
Like
you should
full
call it
blood
a
panel?
meeting either.
I think that guys only go to for the colonoscopy for the finger part. Because you can get a full blood panel and find out if something's wrong.
Fuck, I'll do that.
It's just not as personal, man.
Exactly. This is really like, I could read the data.
If you're looking
But
at
I want
something
him to
for my
feel it.
life, I kind of want to understand that you really care about me, right?
You're going to show me a chart. Did you feel that nothing's wrong with me?
Yeah.
Or reach inside.
Yeah.
Can you just
they
tell
say,
me?
hey, it's about a 99.8% chance we get an accurate reading with the
Yeah,
panel.
I need that
but
2%.
100% with the finger.
I need to know that you care about me.
You be making him make eye contact and shit. Well, you're not gonna just do this without looking me in my eyes.
I hold his ears.
Golly.
I hold his ears.
Oh shit!
Does he
Hanging
get you
off the
comfortable
chain.
first?
I heard that to knock you out. So that's
Oh, they knock you out?
Anesthesia. So
Oh, these
you
doctors
just,
are fucking people.
you just
dude.
wake up different.
I know.
You just wake up feeling like,
Right? Like, how big were your fingers, doc?
I'd be like, can I set up the fucking camera?
I'm gonna have Charles in the room watching. Hey, Charles, just sit in the corner like
my buddy.
what do you call
That's not gay.
it? A conk? What do you call him? A conk or a cuck?
cuck.
A cuck.
Yeah.
I feel like y'all trolling right now,
Just
bro.
sit in the corner.
Y'all gotta be trolling me right now. This shit ain't real.
Just cuck
This
the
shit is not real.
cuck the meeting, Charles.
We were
We're
a little
fine.
more reserved the last time because Omar was right there.
Oh, well,
Trying to be professional.
y'all making up for lost
No,
time
we
today.
were fucking
Shit.
with him the last time though, right?
Yeah, 'cause
Not like this.
Charles wasn't paying attention last time. He was eating
He was
about half of the podcast.
Those tacos.
See how
right?
professional I am today? Y'all see it? I'm hungry than a motherfucker
That's
right
why I
now.
was saying he ate.
Damn, I should have told her.
I had 8 tacos. That shit was good, bro. I bit one. I was like, I'm just gonna take a couple of bites. Shit.
Hell yeah.
These
So-
San Antonio tacos, you gonna eat these motherfuckers.
He got. They were taqueria tacos, weren't they?
Yeah, last time I got him.
I'm gonna get
Birria.
birria.
You're making me hungry now.
Birria.
Have you been to Fiesta?
Nope.
No.
I wanna go.
Oh, it is going. You should pop up there today.
Yeah.
They got good food.
You want to get in a fight?
Yep.
That's a lot.
No, there's no
There's
fights
a lot
going
going
on.
on.
Like
Yeah,
that.
it's
That's a lot.
That's why I don't go.
Oh,
I went once.
Like what?
and it
What's
was-
going on?
There's just a lot. I just went.
Well,
It's
let's,
like a
let's
lot.
watch some Fiesta fights.
If you go before
Find
it
'em.
gets dark, you could hit up all the little food spots and get out of there before it
Check it
gets
out.
crazy.
This is some of the stuff that's going on. Oh,
2 gordos throw down that Fiesta. Pinche gordo.
He missed every time.
Oh,
There you go.
He got
There you
hands.
go.
He been in jail. When he fight like that, he come from jail. Yeah, he been in jail, bro.
No balance.
You don't want to fight no
No.
fool that didn't fight in
He
the
has
street.
one Hanes sock on.
yeah.
He can fight in a 4-foot box. He gonna beat you in the street.
I'll tell you what,
He must not hit too hard.
we ain't sending them to the
No,
fucking.
Neither one of them are fucking with that gorilla.
There you go. Yeah.
Is that my brother?
Not swinging like that.
It's a wrap now. Stupid.
Stupid.
Right in front of McDonald's, bro.
Go get me a Big Mac.
This way y'all asking me, do I want to go?
Yeah.
That's what
Right.
I'm saying. Like before, once it gets dark, you have no
Oh,
business being there.
Yeah, go to as seen.
So today is for the women and children and the families.
Yeah,
Then
during
at
the
night,
day. Yeah, if you want to just go get some food,
thugged out.
you'll
It's
find.
Hell
it's a
yeah.
lot. Last time I went, they had gang members there. It was just very weird.
Yeah.
I'm too old for all that.
Nah, it's an experience. So you got to go
Show
at
the
least
chicken
once.
on a stick,
Yeah.
Rich.
Oh, show that.
All right,
girl
guys. So
dancing.
the other day I was back
that's
over at Bar Gimme Gimme,
No, this is
located at 803 South St. Mary's. Now, your boy was there to try some of their newer food offerings, like their glizzies. They have the standard variety and the chili cheese variety.
I don't think
I
we
happen to
have.
like the chili cheese one.
Our
And
glizzy's
speaking of chili
different from y'all's
cheese,
Yeah,
the
exactly.
Frito pie was mighty
They good,
fine.
though.
I'm not
No.
even
Boy
goddamn
was there
glizzy.
for this fiesta treat. Yes, the chicken on a stick encrusted in flaming hot Cheetos garnished with that jalapeno. It's only available till this Sunday, so what are you waiting for? Head over to Bar Gimme Gimme.
Get out of there, Rich. That's not
Whatever,
sweet
that bar.
fiesta at all.
Oh, go to the girl dancing.
Yeah,
What's
that's
going
it.
on
Oh, that's
there?
Fiesta.
Yes.
You'll see a lot of that.
Oh, no, I ain't.
You don't want to have passion like that? Look at how much she's feeling that song. Oh my God. 100
Stretch
gorillas,
marks and
100
all.
of them.
You know, hold on, pause this real quick. You know what kind of gets me?
Her stomach.
When she got out of the shower, she
thought
put
that was
this
a
on
honey
and she's
bun.
like, "I'm killing him downtown tonight."
Oh fuck yes.
And like nobody stopped her.
No, that's
She's
what
like,
I.
Friends don't give a fuck about her.
Before she left, she said like Fiesta ain't ready for me.
She's like, "This is it." Like
And her
this
friends
is
are gassing her too.
Yeah.
No, her
girl, you know you sexy, gon' get it, girl.
She
You know
had
it.
her stomach tucked in, and they were like, "Girl, you got to take that out.
That song popped that all
Yeah,
out,
let it
right?
hang, girl."
Light it. And then she has the sandals, the notorious sandals. So San Antonio will
You
have the
could
girls
fuck
in
that
dress.
belly button. Like you could fuck that.
Probably still catching something in the belly
That's
button.
your
All she
probably-
need is a jar that say honey, and she'll be the perfect Winnie the Pooh. Like
just gonna
that's
catch some
it
lint.
right there.
You watch those videos of people on 6th Street and the guy's like, "Hey, what do you rate her as?" I want him to talk to her. He needs to come to Fiesta.
Yeah, dude.
What do you rate yourself? I'm a 9. Like,
Then her knees bloody and scratched up because
Oh
she been
my
in the
God,
alley.
Shit,
bro.
She been in the alley
she
putting in
fell?
work.
He's muted.
She getting her money,
that's
bruh.
you
Mute it?
noticed that.
Yeah.
Mute it.
He likes lot lizards.
And then keep playing.
He noticed the knees.
Yeah.
He knows when the knees get bloody.
Oh, they're
Oh,
not.
no, no,
Okay,
no.
they're not.
It was just the
shadow.
lighting.
That was
It's a
the
shadow.
lighting. Well, they
Look
will
at
be before the end of the night.
Look right there, stretch marks.
Oh, I know. I see the map.
That's like
Oh, she pointed at it. Grandma pointed at it.
that's postpartum. She just had one.
No, she
That
had-
baby in the car right now.
Just waiting.
Yep.
Oh,
And the sandals. You see the sandals? Not even real shoes. Not even heels. Just sandals.
but they're happy.
And her
Santa
grandma.
Claus.
Her,
That's
her
Fiesta,
grandma's
baby.
over there. What is this?
happy.
Why do y'all do that? Why do y'all do that?
Chanclas.
Why do y'all do that?
I don't do that.
Why do y'all do that?
Same thing, right?
Touche, motherfucker.
Why didn't?
No mames.
We got it. We got it.
Dios mia.
I can't stand my own people, man. Sometimes.
She's
Let's see
happy.
more. Yeah, they're happy.
Yeah,
That's
she's
what
happy.
counts. It's like they're having a
They
blast.
are
Dude,
happy.
did you see that shit?
Police.
The
the fire?
Yeah, the fire one.
What happened?
This Uber driver was giving this chick a ride the other night, 4 in the morning. They're just talking, and then
The car blew up.
put it on. Put the volume on. Put the volume on.
A car blew up.
18-wheeler.
Oh shit.
I'm so sorry. I don't have the emotional capacity for this right now.
Gotta be a white girl. Gotta be a white girl in the car.
Of course you don't care.
Has to be a white girl.
I don't have the emotional capacity for this. But you have the vocabulary for it.
I love how she immediately made it about her.
Made it immediately. God, I hope everyone's okay.
I'm sorry, ma'am. Was that your fucking son that time?
I had an emotional connection.
Have emotional
A
connection.
pain. I can't take it. I gotta get away.
God, leave.
There's a huge fire. I'm in a car. They're in a
They ain't been the
semi
same
up
since
ahead.
COVID.
She's so far
That
away.
semi just hit
She's safe.
like a barrier or something.
Sounds like she's getting fucked in the back seat right now.
Yeah, everything's on
That's
fire.
probably why she ain't got no capacity left.
I'm an Uber driver. I have
That's the
passenger in
emotional
front.
connection
It's
she's
an
talking
Uber
about.
driver. She's in an Uber, so she's telling
Yeah.
this to an Uber
Yep.
driver.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
I'm assuming so. Yeah, like going.
It's
like,
crazy all the people that are just driving
Yeah,
around
like,
that
wait,
shit.
dude, we gotta go.
Yeah,
Fuck all this
he's-
call the cops thing.
He'll
Get the
figure it-
Fiesta.
They'll
That's the
figure it
white
out.
neighbor we need.
Yeah, they already called the
He's
cops.
got it.
We're good.
Was this in San Antonio?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah, dude, it was right at Cowboys. Cowboys is right here.
Oh,
and
wow.
then he
That's
was
the construction.
going. Yeah, he
That's
was
the
going on that
construction.
curb towards Austin, and he fucking hit a barrier.
Oh,
That's
man.
crazy.
Took down the whole fucking. I don't know how they got it up so quick because it's back up. And like life goes on, and then
blue
two
chew.
exits before that, and then like a week ago, a few nights ago, this fucking guy jumps off of the bridge, the overpasses, what they're building here.
Did he die?
He survives it.
Oh, wow.
He stands up and starts fucking trying to wave people down. This one guy stops to help him, and he pulls the guy out of the car, starts fucking up the guy in the car. The guy fucking gets away, calls the cops. The cops come and get the guy, pick him up, start taking him to the hospital, and he dies. Well, it turns out this fucking guy was not from San Antonio.
He was a Cowboys fan.
Season's about to start. It's fucking preseason, bro. He was on trial for kidnapping and sexually assaulting his girlfriend. And it was like the last day of trial, the previous day before he jumped off the thing, in Michigan. And he skipped out on trial the last day and
Just drove down 35.
drove down 35 and fucking furthest he can go.
So I guess what happened to the attorney fees on this one?
I think it cancel out.
They go to the girlfriend.
They should.
As next of kin.
He assaulted me.
Damn. Yeah.
I guess that trial didn't go well.
That shit was rowdy. Yeah. Yep.
Damn.
Show the Batman. Show the Batman, right? So that's the heart of San Antonio right now.
I mean, come on. It's any guy that puts on a.
Hold on, that's Batman?
And he's going viral.
at Fiesta.
Did he
Eating a turkey leg.
Did he print that out on his printer?
That turkey leg got more meat than he do. Oh, Batman lit. I fuck with him. I fuck with that
Yeah,
Batman.
see? That's a
Well,
good
he is
part.
out
Yeah,
there.
he lit in the motherfucker.
He is out
Well,
there.
Batman got shot last night.
He did?
Yeah, he's dead now.
Why did you?
No, he
Hold
did
on.
not get
I'm
shot.
kidding.
Oh, I was like,
Oh, damn. He jumped off 35 interstate too?
Yeah, he thought he could fly.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
Joker ain't want to fuck with him.
What do you think about Shannon Sharp?
Like in general?
He's an adult.
That shit's crazy, right?
I don't know if it's crazy. I think it's. I don't know. What's the whole story? What am I missing? Tell me the story. What y'all know. I may have missed something.
He's got an 18-year-old OnlyFans model.
60 years old.
Okay.
Oh, she was 18?
Yeah.
I thought she
The
was-
choking one?
Yeah.
The white girl, yeah.
And she,
Oh.
And she is bad as fuck though.
she
She's
recorded a conversation of him saying he gonna choke the shit out of her.
Yeah.
Some shit like that.
Okay.
And
then
there's
she put
text of
out,
it, but it's-
text messages basically saying sexual assault.
But she was wanting that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She got paid for services. It's like I get a prostitute and
Hold
I'm
on, real
rough
quick.
with her.
BBC and Shannon Sharp next to it is crazy.
BBC.
Oh, the BBC. That's yeah.
That's
That's not for the British. That's not for the British broadcasting.
That's
No,
trying to line
that's
up
not,
fucking
that's not what
screenshot.
BBC stands
I don't think he knows what we're talking about.
That's not what the BBC
Y'all want
stands
some other
for. It's
porno
not
shit,
British.
huh?
Yeah, for sure.
Did you close your eyes?
No.
Oh, it's like, you're
Big
not here.
black.
It's a reverend
BBC
right now,
Big
aren't you?
black. The C stands for.
You don't know what BBC stands for?
Starts with a C. Rhymes with cock.
Are you out?
Am I supposed to know what it is? What it stands for?
I just told you.
Yeah, he doesn't know because you just told him. He
You
still
don't
doesn't know.
It just shows you
BBC.
don't fuck any white girls.
Yeah.
You don't fuck with.
Or find them online.
Have you ever been spit in the
'Cause-
mouth?
Fuck no,
She
man.
never said, "Let me spit in your mouth, daddy."
Hell no.
This is the
I don't
whitest
do
thing
nobody
about you.
Spitting on me.
This is the whitest thing about you is that you don't know that you even.
You went to
maybe
Kansas
don't have
State and
them.
you played sports. You said correct, and you
Yeah.
have no.
We just found out Charles Allen has a little dick.
He's never heard BBC.
Tell me you have a little dick without saying you have a little dick. What is BBC?
I ain't infatuated but one dick. I ain't worried about but there's only one dick in this world that I care about.
Yeah, but if you fuck a good white girl, she's like, "Oh, that's my BBC right there."
Big black.
I heard.
Yeah, I heard it. I heard it.
They say big black dick. They don't say big black whatever.
That's a whole. That's a whole category in
Yeah.
like some websites.
Why would somebody be looking for that if they?
I don't know, dude.
There's only one reason you're gonna be looking for that.
I personally, when I watch porn, I don't want to see small penises inside of a woman. It's
No,
kinda
the Asian porn,
me personally.
not gonna happen.
I want to see like a
Getting
girthy thing.
He wants
just
to know they're getting
destroying.
fucked.
Nah, yeah, it's personal.
Yeah. Because otherwise, it seems like they're faking it.
If I'm watching a porn, it's some little
I don't even
bitty-
care about the dick, man. Like
at all.
I don't.
Honestly, that's a good question.
I don't
Honestly,
either,
you don't?
dude. No, I
You
don't.
don't?
I'm with Charles.
Is it okay? Then pull up fucking. So then, are you watching fucking dildo porn?
A dry pussy just over
Yeah,
there
I could
getting
watch a
just-
dildo porn. I don't care about
girls, or you just the two girls, or if you but.
Hold on, so
Or the girl by
if you're,
herself.
if
Or
you're
two
watching,
girls and one dude or something like that, but I'm not gonna be specific about what kind of dick I want to
He's
see.
just like, oh, that dick's not good enough for me.
Well, it's not like that, but it is. If it's a tiny dick, like nah.
I don't want to watch that.
I don't.
Right.
I can't relate.
Y'all might be gay.
Thank you.
Y'all might be gay a little bit.
Okay. But he has a little dick.
Whatever. It remains to be seen, nigga.
But can I still fuck bitches?
That's all right. I'd rather live with that than be on the front street. Shit.
At least
fuck
I know what BBC is.
Yeah.
I bet you do, motherfucker.
That's crazy. Y'all don't care. If I see a little penis, I'm like, this is
no,
you gotta skip
because
that.
Asian guys,
You
like,
gotta skip
no,
that.
dude, too small, bro. You're not.
I just start
Because she's
laughing.
faking it.
Yeah.
This
She
just
can't
looks
be
horrible.
pleased by it.
That's hilarious.
She gotta be
dude.
faking
I
it.
think there's got to be a minimum size. I don't think it's got to be like it's got to be big. But
Yeah,
there's
that's our
definitely
resident
too
gay
s-
guy.
Thank you. There is such a thing as too small.
Oh, you gay?
No,
Oh.
but I played one on this podcast.
How do you answer that
y'all
question?
niggas on some other shit.
Once that question is asked, a no or a yes doesn't even matter. You're automatically gay. Once that question is asked, you can't say no to that.
No, but I look for a good dick size when I watch porn.
The no doesn't even sound believable at
No,
that
but
point.
Look at that ugly dick. Turn this shit off.
do you smoke
Hey.
crack? No, but all right, you smoke crack.
It has to be circumcised. I can't walk.
Come
up
on, man. Damn, nigga.
That's too much.
I'm very
bro.
specific.
That is, well, it's a preference, I guess.
Yeah,
Cause like I'm picturing me in there, right? I'm
Yeah.
like, this is
you want it to be your dick.
can't be all anteater in that bitch.
you know, and like, and I'm not gonna like watching
Yeah,
some two
that's
big dicks
nasty.
is like intimidating, so I just turn it. Like this is not me. That's too
I think
big.
if it's POV, that's where the dick size comes into play. If it's POV,
You know what I mean?
yeah, 'cause that's your dick. If you're if
Charles,
POV.
they might not be related to us, Charles.
Yeah, I don't know about this, man.
This really needs to be a question we need to put out there
Yeah.
after the gorilla question. Like, does dick size matter when watching?
There you go.
yeah,
It's two
Does
poles.
dick size matter to men
Okay.
while
You're
watching
watching
porn?
porn.
yeah,
Yeah, these
Let's
are the
be
two
honest.
questions that y'all are leaving for our next guest.
There you go. We have to be honest about that though,
God,
Yeah.
dude, y'all are fucking hilarious.
without being a homosexual.
I don't think it's nowhere around that point, big dog.
I'm gonna make a joke out of it. I'm just go on stage. Does this make me gay? All right, just listen. Does this make me gay? Okay.
Yes.
Before you answer this
Hold on.
question,
All
are
right.
you gay?
Go
Does
ahead.
dick size matter?
When
Yeah.
I'm looking for a good porn video, I want a big dick in that video. Does this make me gay? And then
I don't know. What does your
Say.
boyfriend say? That
yeah,
that depends. What
Or
he
you
helps
my
me
boyfriend
think
says it doesn't.
There you go.
my boyfriend doesn't care, so he's
the
gay.
joke. That's
So
the
he's
joke.
gay, right? So for him, yeah, that's true.
That's the joke.
Yeah, my boyfriend doesn't care, but
I don't think he's gay, but my boyfriend thinks.
Dude, back to the fucking gorilla. all right?
Man, we way down on the farm road somewhere, boy. We got off the freeway.
Does the gorilla's dick size matter?
oh,
So I was gonna. So everyone talks about when you're fighting a gorilla, we're gonna hit the gorilla in his eyes and kick him in his balls, right? You have to understand, gorillas just drag their nuts on the ground anyway. So I don't know if that's gonna
Not
be
gonna hurt
effective.
them.
We're naked. If he thump my balls, like I'm out.
If he just flicks them,
Yeah, if he, I'm out. But like I don't think a gorillas, they're fine.
Can you Google that? Do their balls just always get hurt?
They're climbing down trees.
they
and
tuck them in, right?
Yeah, like is there a shield around
And the
Do
them?
they
belt.
have a sack?
They put her on the belt. They
Yeah.
just-
Because they just like go
the ultimate transgender,
Tree to
right? The transgenders got
Yeah,
their
they just-
moves. Yeah, just
you.
it's on their leg, side of the leg. Just
I don't know the anatomy of the. Hey!
Wow.
Kicks on the groin.
Fuck.
Go,
Hey,
5 minutes.
Dude, we were just talking
question:
about. Yeah.
Does dick size matter when you're watching a porn? The size of the guy's dick fucking the.
Yeah,
having
are you
sex
gonna?
with
Do
the
you
girl.
watch porn if it's a little beat?
Like, would you watch a porn with a guy with a little penis? Hold on. Would you watch a porn with like a guy with a little penis, and would you watch him have sex with a girl? Would you want to see a guy with like holding on to something like just knocking her out?
I'm usually focused on the girl.
You've never even,
Bro,
doesn't
the more
matter.
you ask-
doesn't matter.
The more you ask that question, the more you're gonna realize something about yourself.
Maybe we're gay. Maybe we're gay. Fuck
Y'all
it.
are, y'all are definitely gay.
Bro,
Yeah, dick size don't matter.
It should be no fixation on the dick at all.
Well, there isn't, but it's peripheral.
In there.
It's just
Like you're peripheral. You know what I mean?
I guess.
I don't want to see a little booby girl neither.
But their
that's
balls
different.
are susceptible to injury, so we can hurt.
Susceptible.
Say the word again.
Yeah,
Susceptible.
please.
One more time.
Susceptible.
Okay, that was better than
All right, sound it out though.
that was
No.
Susceptible,
the word is
Yes,
acceptable.
especially during
4 times.
activities.
You said it wrong.
Walking.
5 times.
Yeah, I'm black.
Don't say that word no more.
Or knuckle walking. Wow.
What the fuck is the word? What is
Susceptible.
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 Susceptible. Susceptible.
Yeah, my way sounds like a real word.
Susceptible?
Actually, it doesn't. It
No,
really
it
doesn't.
doesn't at all.
Yeah, well, y'all fixate on dicks. So how
So
about
100 of you will probably fucking. This is it. We
I at least passed
got him.
ACT, so we're good.
He's strong
passed
and he's
ACT?
retarded.
My dude.
Is that military?
No,
Or
that's
college?
like
You didn't pass it.
College.
No.
That's the
Oh, I did.
ASVAB.
I did take it.
it's
Actually.
SAT
Oh,
and ACT.
SAT.
yeah.
SAT.
But ACT
When I
is
took
more
the-
geared toward the military.
Yeah, when I took
Those
the
are the
SAT,
questions.
they were like, "Are you in college already?" And I was like, "No." They said, "Oh, but you tested like you're in college." So I guess I passed it.
Little flex.
Yeah.
Whatever.
What you do after that?
That was last week.
I dropped out. I left.
Went to St.
I
Phillips.
was like, oh, well then I don't need to be here. I literally didn't go to college.
And started selling drugs.
Because I was like, oh, I tested like I'm in college already. Fuck. What do I need
I
to be
guess I
here
don't
for?
need it.
Didn't get a degree.
Man.
I got experience.
Yeah, you don't need no degree to, you know what I mean? That's just something that our parents told us
to trick us.
It's the standard.
Yeah.
When they got tricked, so somebody told them to send your kids to college and give us all their money.
Fuck that. I enjoyed my college years.
I bet.
What was the craziest shit you did?
You don't want to know.
I just thought about that. Never mind.
No, I do. I want to know.
Save it for the. He
Yeah,
wanna know.
because
shit.
there's a big dick in this story.
Okay,
I asked
hold
for
on.
this.
The craziest thing, the fetal position. Fetal position.
Fetal position? That was not in
Was
college.
that college or TDC,
Yeah,
motherfucker?
That was newborn. That
You
was
had to
your
go.
first year of life.
You had to go to the show. He was talking about getting your ass ate,
Oh, okay.
and he was talking about. The,
Oh, and he's acting shocked by this conversation.
And this was your.
Yeah.
Wasn't this your? Oh no, this was Charlie Mack.
That was
Oh,
his joke.
okay.
So he was talking
He
about
did a
getting
20-minute joke about getting his
his booty ate, and then I was just joking around like, yeah, I go fetal position with my lips on my cheek.
That was you that said that?
Oh yeah, that was me.
hilarious.
That
In
was me.
college, that happened?
I mean, that's the weirdest thing. Not in that position.
Was
though.
it a white girl?
Most definitely.
Yeah.
That's why I say, like, I was at Texas Tech is where I went to college at. So
Yeah.
Kansas State, Texas Tech, they say a lot, but
Yeah, they do.
the hard R. But the children love us.
Yep.
Their children.
Do
love
I have
us.
to block that out when he said it on YouTube?
Yes.
Yeah.
No, you
Okay.
don't.
Probably so.
Have you
You
seen the
don't?
music videos on YouTube?
Right.
They say it all the time.
He said it
know.
with the hard R too.
Right.
Jack, can I get a chain real quick and then just say it again on beat?
But
play
do
beat?
the algorithms pick up on that? Like, was it a black person that said it? Okay, cool.
They don't give a
no
fuck
strike.
if,
Yeah,
if
they
you
don't.
say
Oh,
If
really?
Charles would have said with his accent, it would.
Oh,
you'd be
yeah.
bad.
It would have been like, that was not a black person's voice.
It was a Trump supporter
Yeah.
said that.
I'm cool. I'm cool though. We good. We good over here.
All right, cool.
But
You're
yeah,
not
that
gonna
was
get
the wild.
canceled.
That was the wildest thing I've
Dang.
got in my booty hole. Lit.
No. Did you ever go to jail
I have
in college?
tickets and stuff. Like, I was a
Oh.
college student. None. That's holding.
Boring.
That's holding. So when people hear, I've been in a holding tank for a night.
I almost went to jail one time for tickets, and then they put me in the back of the cop car, and I was like, "Dang, man, I can't go to jail. I'm like coaching a little league team right now." And he was like, "Well, we'll hope it doesn't get to that point." And I'm like, "Wait a minute, what the fuck is going on right now? Hold on, what do I got to do?"
What are you figuring out?
So what happened?
He was like, "How much money you got on you?" I was like, "I don't have any money on me." I was like, "I actually forgot my wallet at home." And he was like, "Oh, damn." He goes, "Do you know anybody with a credit card?" I was like,
Propositioning.
"Yeah, my dad." He was like, "Call your dad." I was like, "All right."
Oh, you being serious?
I'm being serious.
He solicited you.
on
Yeah,
I-10
he
and
did.
Warsbach.
He
And-
literally solicited you.
And it happened in San Antonio?
Yeah, he said he could do it. He was like, he was like, not every cop can do this. I can do it because I'm blah, blah, blah. I could take you owe $300, you know, for your warrant. If you pay your $300 right now, you don't have to go to jail.
It actually happened to me once.
Really?
So he wasn't trying to solicit?
I don't think so.
It's like you get pulled over and like say if you have a warrant, so they can arrest you for that warrant, or you can take care of the warrant right there at that spot, and then they'll let you go.
Yeah.
And if
it
you don't
worked.
have the
Oh,
money,
wow.
that happened to me once.
It was
before.
crazy.
You went
Yeah.
to college? College? No, yes.
No, I was college age, but no, I had
You
a
never went to
kid.
college?
No, I remember I took a test and left.
Okay.
Yeah.
How about you? Anyone went to college?
Community
Loves.
college.
Craziest thing that happened to you at St. Phillips?
Nothing.
Nothing.
What you mean nothing?
I did all my crazy stuff before I went to college.
So what's the craziest thing before that?
I burned the building down.
Are you serious?
Yes. It's on the news.
Is there
You
like a
got caught?
statute of limitations
Yeah.
for that?
No,
No, I got-
he
I went to
did
prison.
time for it.
So you could talk about it.
You went to jail?
Yeah, I went
Yeah.
to prison. I went to TDC.
So
You
more
did?
than
Yeah.
Oh, so that's not
That's why I didn't make it to the last family reunion.
true story. Shit.
Damn, boy, we unfolding some shit today, boy.
That's why he doesn't look at the penises. It's traumatic for him. That's why the penis size does not matter.
No, he was gay for the stay.
Whole different thing there. You know what I mean?
It's okay.
Yeah,
Wasn't
you
gay.
come out as long as you're straight. It's cool.
Yeah.
No, but yeah.
Why'd you do that?
It ain't gay until after parole.
It was an insurance job. We were supposed to get money for it,
Oh, shit.
but they got our ass. It was an AMCO, the AAMCO.
This is a
The
real
gas
story.
station?
Yeah, no, it's not a gas
Transmission,
station.
that
It's
transmission place.
Yeah.
This is a real story.
yeah,
Yeah.
dead ass.
The one on 410.
That's why he doesn't
Yeah,
like
on
trans
Vital.
people.
This is okay. Finish. This is great. Awesome.
Yeah. So they were paying us for 3 AMCOs, one in San Antonio, one in New Braunfels, and one.
Who was them
San
paying you?
Marcos.
Can you say that or no? Like just
the
people.
owners.
Okay, the AMCO owners.
Yeah, the owners.
Oh shit!
So-
Inside job.
So we went.
Oh, I didn't even know all that.
Yeah, we went. We burnt down the one in San Marcos. We burnt the one in New Braunfels and Paramaribo all at the same time.
How old were you?
I was 18.
All at the same time, and that was supposed to be an accident.
Oh, so this was a minute ago.
Yeah,
simultaneously.
And that was supposed to be an accident. That was y'all's story.
Well, it gets worse.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, they're not the smartest.
Yeah, so then
same time.
Yeah, there's 100 of these guys with a gorilla.
We'll burn that motherfucking gorilla down.
We'll give
that gorilla up.
We'll give y'all to the gorilla. Just take
Yes.
these guys.
But a few might get burned. So go ahead.
Yeah, so then I'm at the one in San Marcos, and I'm with my brother and my cousin.
Not me.
And,
Not you.
not this guy. He wouldn't have ever done that. My brother is in the truck. He's got his foot on the brakes. A cop is just pulling by, doing their rounds.
Yeah.
The cop sees the fucking lights and turns in there.
Oh shit!
While that's happening, my cousin's already pouring all the fucking gas inside of the building. Oh, we light it up. He runs out. His whole pants are on fire, bro.
Oh man,
his pants are on fire. He throws himself on the ground. He's fucking
Stop,
drop and rolling. Yeah, and I run into the truck. I said, go. And my brother's like, nah, we're not gonna leave him behind. And I was like, fuck. And the cop came out, had the gun out on us, and it was crazy.
So when he stopped, dropped, and rolled, did that shit really work? Or is that some lie they tell us?
Worked.
Right?
So
and
really
we
worked.
always say, we're never going to need that shit.
Nah, it worked.
That shit worked?
It worked,
The fire went out?
Yeah,
that's
it went
cool.
out.
But they always said, don't light yourself on fire. And
Or don't commit arson on 3 different locations at the same time. That's the worst.
It was diabolical.
Let me ask you this: you said it was your cousin?
My cousin and my brother. Yeah.
Okay, so did your brother know that your cousin was gonna try to leave him?
No, so my brother was the driver.
He told him to leave.
I'm the one that said to leave. I said, let's fucking go.
Oh, do they know you said that?
Probably not.
They do
Now they know.
They do now.
I'm just letting you know that.
They know that for sure now, but my brother was like, we're not leaving him behind. And I'm like, fuck, well, we're going to jail. So
How close are you and your cousin?
we don't talk that often. He got 30.
Why you think he came to my family?
He got 30 years for it, dude. So that's like,
because he was the one that got caught coming out.
So we all got caught, but his family hired lawyers, and the lawyers gassed him up and were like, take it to trial by judge. The judge will show you leniency. Once they got in front of the judge, the judge was like 30 years. Yeah.
Fucking take a plea.
I took the plea, 8 years, and I was out in 2. So
What unit did you go to?
I went to Goodman and I went to Huntsville.
To Walls?
No, I was in the transit in Huntsville.
Oh,
and they sent me out to Goodman and Jasper.
Why do they call it that if all they get is bad men?
right.
Stupid. Dumbass. But yeah.
Try it again. Jesus.
But yeah.
Why do they call it that if all
Hold on, do it all over again.
Yeah.
Say what you said.
I forgot what it was.
Yeah, I went to
You
Goodman.
went to Goodman?
Oh yeah, I went to Goodman.
Why do they call it that if all they get is bad men?
There we go. We edit that one. That was good.
Yeah.
You're hating this.
So what happened? So what happened in
Charles was like, I'm a professional fucking comedian.
So what was the crazy thing happened in yeah? Did you get fucked? Can I add so?
He got his ass whooped.
Can I-
He was talking shit to a guy playing dice. He's like, yeah, bitch,
playing
blah, blah, blah,
spades.
blah, blah.
Yeah,
Don't
dude.
ever try to play me again.
But that's
Boom,
probably
boom,
not the
boom, boom,
craziest thing though. We beat up a child molester.
Oh,
Like bad.
as you should.
Yeah, where we broke his ribs, broke his fucking jaw. No, that's not even the coolest thing I heard.
Damn.
The coolest thing is this dude, man, fuck. So
Stories.
yeah, check this one out. So I'm in solitary after beating the child molester up, right? And my white buddy who beat him up with me is in there also. His friend, his brother's locked up in there too, right? So this is a whole story. The brother is locked up with this one dude, right? We're going to just call him Charles, right? Sorry, Charles. But Charles was like, he's a white boy. He comes in and he's telling the other white boy, what's up, man? I heard you were there with my brother. I'm next to that dude, right?
Okay.
So I come out and I'm like, fuck you and your brother. And he said, what? I said, yeah, fuck you and your brother. Y'all both pussies. And I'm messing with my white homie, right? So I forgot to tell him that I was fucking with them. They linked together in the same dorm after that, and he beat the shit out of him, bro. They had to helicopter that dude out of there.
Because of you?
Yeah, because
You were
of me,
fucking with
dude. Yeah, bro.
You getting people's ass beat, leaving them burnt like shit.
Yeah, bro. I
Damn.
forgot to completely tell him.
You feel bad about that shit?
I didn't at the time because I didn't know that it happened. Like, I ended up going to court, and I went into court with my white homie, and he was like, "Hey, you know, they're trying to give me a free world charge on this," and I said, "For what?"
What's free
a
world
free
charge?
world charge is like out here, like another case.
Oh,
so if
okay.
you're in there for weed, they're trying to get you for assault now.
Oh shit!
And they add on to your time.
Yeah, they add on to your time. And I was like, "For real?" And he said, "Yeah." And his brother snitched on him, so he was telling me all this bad shit. I'm waiting to sign also, and I was just like, "Fuck, dude!" Like, well, this just isn't a good time to tell him.
I'm gonna keep this one to myself.
Yeah, the worst part is your brother snitched on you, not what I did.
Yeah,
you know
yeah,
what I
yeah.
mean?
So I always wonder, like, when you go to jail, it's like you have. I put military men or people in the military and people in jail in the same category because, like, when people go to military, like, hey, have you ever killed somebody in service, right? And like, you don't want to ask them that because it's like you can't. It's kind of rude, I guess.
Yeah.
But it's the same thing. Like, you've been in jail. You ever got fucked in jail? Like,
Yeah, no.
I don't know.
Never got fucked in jail.
You
But
just fuck somebody
one of the
in jail?
scariest thing though is
Did you want to?
No.
Here we go. We back on the familiar road to familiar. Here we go.
No, but when you get to your your transfer unit,
Kanye.
You ever in the fetal position?
they go and they shave your hair. They shave your beard. They make sure you're like completely bald. And
They
then
shave your butt?
They make you get butt
wax. It's the wax down your back.
I
It
was
would be the right thing to do.
I was 18, so I didn't even have butt hair yet.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So I
Hey man,
Late
no,
bloomer.
go ahead.
But they drop you, make you get naked, like completely naked with like 100 other dudes, right?
That's
And then they drop a gorilla in.
That's where I was going, Rich. Thank you, appreciate it. But no, but
whoever don't die can go free.
they put like a trash can, bro, with all the like jumpsuits in there, and everybody butt ass naked has to run to those things to
Come
get
on,
fucking
man.
dressed. I swear to God. You just go and get dressed, and
Really?
and then they put you in a cage.
I'm pretty sure it's
while you
more
wait.
civilized in 2025. That shit sounds.
What year was
horrible.
that?
Yeah, since
This was-
COVID.
This was
Dude.
2008.
There was a Bear County sheriff officer that just got arrested yesterday.
Oh, I
He
saw that.
opened the door for these fucking guys to come and whoop this other guy's ass.
Oh, shit.
At like 2 a.m. And like there's evidence of them like let us out, and he lets them out, and then they go and they beat his ass and they kill him.
God.
He's an accessory.
Yeah, they charged him with murder.
As they should.
Yeah.
This was here in San Antonio.
Yeah. This
That
is
was
a few
the guy?
days ago. Yeah, that's the
20. He
sheriff.
20 years old.
20-year-old.
He's too young for that job.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, dude, I got another
Way
dope
too
story though. We so
We like your dumb
they
stories.
they sent me to Seguin. They sent me to Seguin, bro, and there's like a little hole in the wall, probably like this big. You can't see through.
Oh, yeah.
Glory hole.
You know, but you can't see through the other side. You can only talk through it.
Oh, shit.
How convenient.
Yeah. Hey, on the other side of the wall is females. It's a female holding cell. So
Oh, shit.
all the dudes are in one. The females are behind us. We end up taking like the screw from our shower. We melt it onto a fucking what is it called? A toothbrush. We melt it on there and we start chipping away at the hole.
Make it bigger.
Yeah, we make it bigger. We make it so we go all the way through. We talk the girls through it. Like, hey, this is what y'all got to do. Y'all start doing it. So they go and they start chopping up on their end. So now we're fucking. We could see them now. So they would just start playing with themselves on the other side. They would send us letters. They would fucking watch us. You know what I mean? It
How thick
pretty-
was the hole?
bro? This fucking big.
How deep was it?
Probably like that.
I'm trying to see if I can get through. I'm trying. I don't give a fuck. I'm trying. Sorry,
Yeah, dude.
Charles.
I had this big.
Ain't no judge.
I had this big, beautiful yellow bone woman, bro, showing me everything. But she was tall. Like, I've never been with a tall girl in my life, but I was only 18, so I'm like, oh my God, I'm in love with her. So we would send letters like through the little hole to each other, telling her I'm gonna marry her and everything. I never talked to her ever again.
After that,
Yeah, fuck no, dude. I don't
Facebook,
remember her
look-
name.
look up
I don't
on
remember her
Facebook.
name. I was like,
She probably working at behind Bucky's.
That lot layers we were
Yeah, I
talking
guarantee you, she sound like she was behind.
No,
bars.
I would try to find her going like, I don't know, there has to be some information on who was locked up then, and just find the fucking tallest girl and just fucking Facebook.
Well, he's married now, so
Yeah, I'm married now, so
We're gonna edit that
just
out.
for the story.
what a
We're gonna
cock block.
edit that out.
Man, she's gonna go through your shit now. Just say, is there any big black girls in any?
Yeah.
Amazonian ladies.
Amazonian.
What is the craziest thing you've done in college?
In college, shit.
Had a girlfriend?
Nah, you gotta think I'm 49, so I done already did all this shit. Sex parties.
There was college
You
back
been
then?
to a sex party?
Man, yeah.
Was it with
flipping
Diddy?
female? No, we were just flipping females, man. Like we were just running through them.
Hell yeah.
No condoms?
No, back then we still cared.
Yeah, okay.
We were still young, so.
Magic Johnson was around.
No, bro, like 2, 3 girls at a time, whatever, like shit
Hell
like
yeah.
that.
Really?
Yeah, I was
Hell yeah,
a world class athlete, bro.
You did it.
So I'm not. It's not that I don't do this shit. It's like I done did it. You know what I mean? Yeah. So that's
Oh,
why
you're
I'm
acting real surprised by it, though.
not surprised. I only about the dick stuff. Like I don't do good in dick conversations, man. That's just me.
Ah, man, what a dick. You never did the Eiffel Tower? You high five your buddy?
You know what it is,
Oh
right?
yeah, we
Devil's
did
Freeway.
we did that shit.
Over there breaking
Oh,
in
you
the
did it
pussy.
with soul.
Talking about running a train, right? Not a train, but
I've told like when you homeboy like this, you know,
Yeah, when you're like
banging up
oh,
together.
when you got
one
on
on one
spit.
side, the other on. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, gotcha.
That's
Nah,
a little gay too, though.
The
That
craziest thing I did, well, I guess it was crazy. It was kind of wild. I met a girl at the club and went in the bathroom and did what we did
In the club?
Yeah.
Wow.
Whoa.
I need showers.
We had a guy on here who fucked a chick in a porta potty.
Yeah,
Yeah.
at Fiesta.
I ain't never did
Fiesta.
that.
At Fiesta?
Yeah.
At Fiesta.
He's diabolical.
Yeah.
And he got head. It was Drew Blues. You know Drew Blues?
Yeah.
Oh, he's a comedian from here.
But that's you said you got your ass ate in jail. That's not that ain't wild.
Wait,
Are
what?
you making that like a true statement right now? What are you doing?
Wait,
You said the
he
fetal
did
position.
not say that.
What you say?
Never said
Y'all
that.
mixing me up, dicks and ass and jail
just
and
saying.
booty, and I'm like, I'm gonna get it. I'm mixed up.
What is on the internet stays on the internet forever. This is not what was said.
I don't know what the
That's
fuck
a
you
real.
said.
Yes. No, that's edited.
College. He said college.
College.
Yeah.
No,
Yes,
I thought you
not
talking about
jail.
Penn State.
By a guy.
Edit.
Well, y'all crazy for real.
Do a whole white girl.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I feel like now I'm a square. After this interview, I'm a squirter.
Do you use baby oil?
No, man, I don't use no baby oil. My mom probably used to use it on me when I was real little, but that's about it.
Your mom used to use it on you?
Yeah, I'm sure yours did too.
No.
Me and my mom were never that close.
Nah.
Y'all have a good day.
The deacon walks off.
We were never that
Fun
close.
when the rabbit got the good.
There you
Oh
go.
my god. Dude. That's
Shout out to
hilarious.
Omar pulling out of the show, right?
Man, he seen this shit coming. They ain't
Hell
gonna be
yeah.
nice this time, Chuck.
No. He's gonna watch it and be like, yup. I should have.
Y'all let him make it. Y'all definitely let Omar make it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's true. That's true.
Yeah, we were definitely we came into our own now. We figured out how to do this perfectly.
Yeah, it's working. All jokes aside, it is dope, man.
Thank you.
Yeah, it turns out to be a good product.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I can see it.
What you got going on, man? What do you got coming up?
Getting back on tour. I got some dates coming up around Texas.
Is still the way out your tour?
Yes, we going back into that in June. Me,
Okay.
Omar, and Charlie Mack. I'm just getting my web series back up and running with Deacon Taylor. So, yeah, man, I'm excited about the next episode. I don't know how closely y'all watch it, but this one gonna grab some people. The next one
Was the one you sent recently?
No. That's
That
the
one's
one.
the previous one? Or
Yeah,
is that
that's
new?
the last one. The one
Okay.
you got. The one you got.
Okay.
So got that going, and really, man, I'm just trying to get back to like a sense of normalcy.
Yeah.
You know, since my daughter passed, so it's up and down a lot, but I feel myself coming on the other side of it to get back to being normal. Like out of nowhere, you'll just get hit with a wave of grief.
Yeah.
And you'll be thinking you're all right for like 3 or 4 days, and then you just lay down and cry for 3 hours and don't move, and you can't do shit about it. But
You don't see it coming and just.
nope.
Yeah.
But I mean, I'm still able to keep moving. We was talking about that last night, talking about it on stage, but I'm just not there yet. Like I tried to do it one time, it was way too soon, and then the other time, it just came out, and it ended up being funny, but it wasn't nothing I wrote.
Yeah.
But as far as me being comfortable and getting through it, nah, man, ain't no way.
I'm 100% excited for you when that happens. When you get to the point where you can write what you want to write
and make it funny. Yeah,
I'm excited for that moment for you, man.
Yeah,
like in all honesty, you need it.
Yeah, no, I do. But just even talking about it, like even talking about it now in this room, you can feel how it would shift a comedy room.
Yeah,
you know, everybody ready to laugh, and then I say that, and bro, I will say this: it's been so many great people, everybody in here included, that have just like ran to me and my family's aid to just let me know, even just let me know I'm there.
Yeah.
If you need me, I'm there. That's enough when people grieving, man. One thing I will say, if y'all know somebody that's grieving and you want to help them, you don't know how to help them, and you don't know what to say, whatever you do, don't come to them sad. Don't come to them and hug them and cry. Right? Because what that person that's grieving is doing is they trying to lift themselves up out of that, because they'll be there for 2, 3, 4 years.
Right.
So if it took that person 8 hours to get out the bed and eat breakfast and get their mind together and say, I'm not going to think about this all day. And I come along and I'm sad and I'm crying and I'm so sad for you, and I'm hugging them and I'm pulling their energy down.
Yeah, that's the energy they're taking from you.
It's going to take them another 8 hours. Meanwhile, I'm not grieving the loss. So I hug them. I'm sad. I get that out of my system. I go home and hug my kids. I ain't thought nothing else about it. I left that person in a mud hole for a week. So just something to think about when people are grieving. Like, bring good energy to them, not sadness, because they got enough of that.
Have you watched Ali Sadiq?
Yeah.
Loss? Have you seen that one where he talks about his sister passing away? That is one of the best specials I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, and that's what he that's what he's talking about. He can't wait for me to get to that point where I can do what, in the sense how Ali Sadiq talked about.
Because he takes the room on a fucking journey. Like, they understand how he's feeling, like how the emotions and everything, and then he still has his way to uplift everybody, make them laugh, and have a good time still. But you could tell it's therapy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for him.
And definitely, when you do get there, it's going to be amazing.
Well, this is therapy for me, because now y'all sadder than me, so I feel like I'm the one doing great. So,
well, every time you say like it comes over you, I'm like, man, why is she coming on you? But I don't want to bring that up because it's not a good time.
Don't know, and nobody.
Like when you said like it comes in waves, and every time you said it, I'm like, oh, you're
it come in waves. I put your mind somewhere else. I just drifted off down that little road.
You ever had a girl that came in waves?
Yeah.
Like,
yes.
Oh,
yeah, man.
That's
y'all
crazy.
Ooh, look, can I tell y'all about it?
Yes.
Finally.
That shit. Oh wait, this is being recorded. Never mind. Hey, Deacon Taylor. Nah.
Turn it off.
Yeah, for real. Now y'all talking my language. I can tell y'all some shit about that. I don't know nothing about booty holes and dicks, but I can tell y'all about some coming in the way.
Is that one off?
Off. Yeah, you're good. Go ahead. I'll turn this one off too.
That one's off too.
That shit ain't off.
You're good. Go ahead.
No, man,
freely.
This is the greatest thing in life. Shit.
It's crazy.
The greatest thing in life.
I love it, dude.
That shit is better than Menudo, all that.
Is it pee or is it really?
It don't matter what the fuck it is. I don't give a fuck.
Bro.
And I'm going to lick it up when I'm done. I don't give a fuck.
Man, that's the shit right there.
He carried that over from prison.
Yeah.
Licking it up.
Yeah.
That's
solid joke.
Yeah.
And then
I'm fucking glad we got a mic for you this week.
Yeah.
That's solid joke.
And then I'll say this. This is the last thing I'm gonna say about this. Let's move on. This is the first time. This is progress. This is the first time that I brought my situation up, and we pulled out of it, and we back laughing. So that's progress for me, because obviously something shifted in me where y'all ain't like, fuck, I feel bad for him.
Well, you're around a bunch of psychopaths.
Yeah.
Well, I figured that out in the first 5 minutes.
We're trying to feel bad for you right now.
How the fuck did y'all hold this shit back when Omar was on here? Y'all, I'm serious. Y'all let Omar make it.
We
Y'all
hadn't figured it out yet. We were about 4 months in when you and Omar showed, and so that's why some of the quality wasn't as good as it is now. Like there was still stuff that we were trying to figure out. Now we kind of figured it out.
Yeah, you hitting your groove. You got a groove for sure.
We got this spot. He's gotten better at editing. I've gotten better at just figuring journalism. Like
he hasn't gotten better at anything.
I'm always looking up stuff to ask black people that they've never been asked before.
Like what?
Down syndrome.
The Down syndrome.
Yeah, the
And
yellow.
what's the whitest thing about you? Like that was a good one too.
Ooh, yeah.
Because I was like, shit, what ain't white about me? But you know,
That's true.
Just say your accent.
What's another question that you ask black people?
Another one that I asked black people.
That's actually interesting.
Do y'all learn how to like run fast, or is that just something that like you're just born with?
We just talked about that. It's the cops. It all plays.
It's the DNA.
it's like how you can digest peppers and everybody else will pass out and die when they bite one of them.
There you go.
It's that.
But we do learn that.
Put them in your baby bottle.
Yeah.
Put them in. Go yeah.
Crush up little peppers in the milk.
Yeah, we got a quota.
Baby be smiling. The steam coming out his motherfucking ear.
Yep.
Mix it in the baby food.
Say, hey, Omar, you're just not allowed around them next time.
Was that your only child? Do you have other children?
No, she's my second oldest. I have
oldest?
4. Yeah. I have 25, 26, 25. She would have been 25. 11 and 12.
11. Oh, 11 and 12?
Mm-hmm.
Dang, you okay? That's a big separation too.
Mm-hmm.
So you were 50 fucking? No, you're gonna turn 50. You were 40 fucking.
Yeah.
Right? When you had your 10 and 11 year
I
old?
was 38 when I had my last kid.
He's been fucking. He just wasn't pulling out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was that like?
What?
Being older and having like babies.
38?
Yeah.
That's older.
That's older compared to Mexicans. How old were you when you had your first kid?
I was 18.
See?
Well, I had my okay. I wanted to do some things in life first, but
I didn't want to go to prison.
no,
I had no kids at 18, and I went to
Yeah,
prison.
exactly.
I think
No reason to do right.
the only difference I say is you pay more attention to your firstborn. My first son was I was 22, and they get more attention because it's new. It's like your first car.
You take more pictures of them.
Take all kind of pictures. Then the younger one, you still love them the same. You just a little bit older, and you done seen the kid grow up, so you're not as hovering over the baby.
You know what they can and can't do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's for sure.
That's the only difference. And then
You don't have to worry about them being Down syndrome either, because they're your children.
I guess. How do you determine the Down syndrome?
Well, the chances, right?
They get blood.
Yeah, you don't determine it. Just
Yeah.
chromosomes.
No, it's
Yeah.
Is it more likely if somebody old have a baby?
I think somebody that's
No.
white.
It's just
white.
It's just
it was just the white part.
Check the
There's
percentage.
black people with Down syndrome.
But not a lot.
Where?
Well, okay, let's look at the facts.
we
Are
adopt those kids
Are those
to the white people.
Okay.
The gorillas?
Whoa.
What percentage?
That's good.
That
I'm
was
just trying to figure
racist.
this out.
That was so racist. He had to
Yeah.
adapt you up.
Touche.
Like,
Wow.
Shit.
To let you know you're
fucking
safe.
shit.
Or you're fucked.
If anybody say that, they
Jesus.
can't be racist because that's just too like even
Yeah,
a
it's too
racist
out.
person would be like, well,
Yeah.
shit.
Relax. That's a lot.
Non-Hispanic and black is 13% of Down syndrome.
Non-Hispanic,
Wow.
white.
Asian has 3%.
Look, they ain't even got black
They
people
don't
up
even.
there.
They're not
67?
even on the board.
67%
It's white people.
of white people. Jesus.
What did you type in?
What could that
This is the
be?
percentages of people with Down
That's the
syndrome.
pumpkin spice. That has to be the pumpkin spice. It has to be. Down syndrome has to be related to pumpkin spice.
Is it inbreeding?
Oh, probably.
Oh yeah,
It could be.
that could be a thing too. Back in the day,
Yeah, because black people, except for Kanye, don't fuck their cousins.
Jesus, another one.
Jesus.
Another one.
Jesus.
Yeez.
Dang.
That's actually interesting.
Yeah.
I think we should go to the CDC and do a study on this and see what we can come up with.
What are you gonna do?
The roots of Down syndrome.
We're gonna see.
I mean, it seems like white people are the problem.
I've always said that. I think that was easy to come up with. I
Sorry,
think
white
pumpkin
girlfriend.
spice.
Where's my white girlfriend?
So what you do once she's squirting, right?
Yeah.
You jump back in it. That's when you really break her down. And now you risking your windshield being broke out, your windows in your car, because you getting in her soul now. You know what I mean? And then you go back down there and eat that thing. You know what I mean? Like, I ain't talking about just pleasantly licking on it. Like, you got to motherfucker
putting
make
our face in that shit.
Play that clit like
You're gross.
You gotta be like BB King on that clit, man. And then once you do that, she gonna start the fountain of youth gonna start. Old Faithful, man.
And if you let a little bit of air in there, she'll start playing jazz back at you,
man. And then start picking her up and doing shit. And man, that's
You trying to get a case?
No, she gonna put a case on
But
you.
you ever have it push you back out? Like
Yes.
it's so strong. It's
that's
like
because you're like fucking 100 pounds.
maybe that's what it is. Because I'm like, whoa, that was what the fuck happened there?
That muscle is strong.
Yeah.
And then the way you know you got her, because she just falls straight to sleep for like 4 or 5 hours.
I bet you gonna get up and make me some clean up this
When
house
you
and
wake
make me
up,
some
you
tacos.
all that shit. When you wake up, it's all gonna be.
That's the medicine.
I'm saying a lot, bro.
Yeah.
Y'all
BBC.
Y'all started
Everything you described.
Yeah, maybe you do have it. You
Like,
just didn't know the
do.
term.
Everything
Yeah,
you
congratulations.
Real killers don't talk.
Lasagna.
Real G's move in
yeah.
silence.
Damn. That's fucking crazy, man. Where are you going next?
I'm proud.
Next, Austin. I'm gonna be in Austin with Enrique.
Oh, really?
Chacon?
Enrique Chacon?
Yep.
Nice.
My
Where
guy,
at?
he's funny. I can't come off the top of my head, but he had a show that he do regularly.
Oh, really?
So,
Oh, cool. I think maybe at the creek. Maybe.
probably so.
Don't you stand
You
up?
did his room before?
Sometimes. No, I don't do that much stand up.
Do you want to?
I don't have a lot of time to do it.
How much time? Oh, you don't have enough time to do it.
Producing the podcast and the
Gotcha.
kids. That's why I don't really devote too much time to do it. But I got on Kill Tony because I was there, and I was like, oh, I have a little set, so I'll sign up.
So for everybody that's not comedians, what he's
It
saying
was
right
cool.
now
It was
is,
crazy.
I don't have time for comedy. I'm just not that broke right now, so I don't need comedy. Comedy need me. That's what he's
I have
saying.
other talents.
We could teach the mirror guy to mirror, and then you
I
have more
wish
time.
though. I wish like I had time to.
Well, I asked
to
you for a
devote
reason.
to- Yeah, I would love to, but no.
That's your reason. Hold on, how's Kill Tony?
It was cool.
Can I ask that? Like,
yeah,
what was that?
it was an experience. It was crazy because we had tickets to it, so we went, and I didn't plan on signing up, but on the way over there, something was like, "You're gonna sign up today. You're gonna get called, and it's gonna go good." And so I was like, "Fuck, okay, well I'm gonna sign up." So I go sign up, and then we go inside. We're sitting down the whole time. I'm like, "I'm gonna be up there. That's fucking nuts. Like this is crazy." And normally I'm trying to talk myself out of shit.
You're talking yourself in this time.
So I was like, no, yeah. I was like, not even talking myself in. Like, this is it. This is what's gonna happen. This is crazy, and I could see it. And it happened that way. I wasn't nervous really when I walked on stage. Any of that. I mean, there was a nervousness of this is a set that I don't practice all the time. I'm not at open mics rehearsing it. I've just done it. And so the set went okay, as it should for somebody who doesn't do comedy for very much. And then towards the end, though, I had blanked out. I was like, fuck, I forgot where I'm going with this part.
Oh, shit.
And it was like a quick second, and I giggled, and then I got it back, and I was like, but then the delivery didn't hit, right, as I should have hit it. And then when I finished, he was like, all right, a good set from somebody from the inside. And then the interview is really where it fucking took off because my
interview's
22-year-old son was there with me. So they started with like, how tall are you? And I'm like, it says 5'6" on my ID. And they're like, you ain't fucking 5'6". Bring out the tape measure. So they measure me. And and then they're like, how old are you? And I tell them, they're like, you're not that. And I said, yeah, I got a 22-year-old. And they're like, is he taller than you? And I'm like, no, he's not taller than me. They're like, you're lying. Bring him on stage. So they bring him on stage. It's crazy. Yeah, it was.
What year was this?
Experience. It was in January this year.
Oh, wow, that's dope.
Yeah, January 13th.
Who was on the panel?
The Protect Our Parks guys.
Shane Gillis,
Mark Norman.
He's funny.
And
Ari Shafir.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
It was cool, man.
And then this is the way how you could tell if she's squirting, if it's pee. If her thighs just start convulsing, like shaking uncontrollably, she not faking. But if she don't, then she probably just lazy as hell and was like, "Fuck it, I might as well go and get a piss in."
Well, I kind of don't care if she fakes.
That's true.
It's
we had a gay dude and my sister here the other day.
We still couldn't break the gay cycle, huh?
Yeah,
He's been trying to bring a pussy a lot just to kind of turn.
No, but I was going to speak on that.
Trying to balance it out.
They were speaking on women that do extra moans. It's just to make us feel better.
I'm okay with it.
That it's all
I'm
fake.
totally okay with
gagging.
Oh, and gagging. Yeah,
It was
the
gagging.
gagging.
Totally okay with it.
Yeah.
I'm not.
I'm like,
I need you to be.
Got to be real.
Yeah,
like,
me too.
If you're not liking it, don't make a fucking.
Like I was like,
if you are, stop making those sounds.
I've given the same dick to multiple women, and not all of them have sounded like that. So I know it's a lie. You know what I mean?
But does their body react? That's really is their body
know,
reacting. Like he said, the shaking is
there's
like the shit you can't fake. Like you can't fake a convulsion unless you really. Yeah. Or if their eyes roll back, if you make their eyes roll back, bro. Good luck getting rid of her.
I knew this kid in middle school who faked a seizure so he could go home early.
I just rolled my eyes back, bro.
What's wrong with you, man? What's wrong with your boy, man? What's wrong with your boy, man?
He got in a relationship.
I'm going to work.
He's got in a relationship and he's awkwardly happy now. So he doesn't know how to. He doesn't know how to shoot it out.
You jolly motherfucker.
Awkwardly happy.
You jollier than Santa Claus in this motherfucker.
I noticed something different. His skin looks so great right now.
It's fucking lack of AC.
Shit.
Yeah, gayness.
You want to watch it?
So what about what?
You're set?
Hell yeah.
Oh man,
Gotta watch it.
that's it. Yeah, it's cool. It's awesome.
That was dope.
actually cool.
Yeah.
That was actually cool.
Have y'all ever gone to Kill
No.
Tony? Yeah.
Would you ever do that?
I don't know. I would. Why not?
Dude, you'd kill it. It'd be cool. But then you get shit like that, like during the interview.
That'd be the best part.
That is the best part.
Yeah.
It's the funnest part.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that can if you really was serious about stand up, something like that can get you in a lot of doors, man.
Hell yeah.
Only 60 seconds, right?
Yeah. You get a minute.
But then you get up there for 5.
Yeah,
that's the
but
easy
then you
part.
make that. Yeah, that's the
Yeah,
easy
that's
part.
the
But then
easy
you
part.
make that like your personality. You know what I mean? You start building your identity there, and that's kind of what I was like. Just start building.
Yeah, I would definitely do that though.
You are.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, it's pretty fucking crazy.
And even if you don't go to the fucking show, that room is fucking beautiful.
Yeah. What is it? It's called. What is it called?
Comedy Mothership.
Yeah, Mothership.
Dude,
It's right
that's
there
a beautiful
in
fucking
Austin.
place.
Yeah.
It's pretty. The fucking the atmosphere feels good.
It's a perfect comedy room. Like,
Yeah.
it's
Do they do regular shows there too, or
Yeah.
just that? Oh, okay.
Yeah, they do regular. There's shows all week. Every single day of the week there's shows, and most of them are sold out. So you got to go to like Wednesday, Thursday shows. They have roast battles.
So they have Kill Tonys every day.
Yeah, no, that's Monday.
That's the Monday thing.
yeah.
They have other shows throughout the week.
Yeah, that's Rogan's Club where they're doing it at, the Comedy Mothership. So they got professional comedians all week in that room, and then they have an open mic on Mondays, I think, in the smaller room.
Okay.
Both rooms though are fucking. He made them into like perfect comedy rooms. You're just sitting in there like, yeah, this is fucking perfect. You know, you're watching the show, you're like, damn, dude, like you got the perfect view anywhere you're at. It sounds amazing. The lighting's perfect. Everything's fucking like
cameras planted on the walls, like to record everything that's going on.
That's actually dope. That's actually really dope.
Yeah, they got
this is where the generation gap get me, right? This is where my age kick in because mid 2000s, I'm in front of the Laugh Factory and the Comedy Store on the Potluck trying to get on every week.
Yeah.
For 12 years. I get on TV, I get some writing jobs and things start working out for me. I don't get comfortable with stand-up comedy, but I lose that I got to get on of going to do Kill Tony, which could help my career.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, y'all telling me about it. I'm not going to be bitter and be like, I ain't doing that.
No.
But it's the voice on either side because it's the 49 to 20 years dealing with the Hollywood crap versus, okay, that's over with. Now you get on something like this and you start your career all over with.
And you've already put
So I'm
in the
having
work.
this exactly.
Yeah.
And I'm having this process in my head like, why wouldn't you go?
Exactly.
So who gives a fuck what you did in Hollywood? You here now. This is where it's at. So
100%.
that's what I'm thinking in my head. Like, why
It's
wouldn't
an
I
opportunity.
go?
But that'll put your shoulders and head above everybody though.
Exactly.
Because of what you have. So
because most of the people signing up are people who have recently started, haven't put in all of that fucking work. But then the ones that go up and he's surprised by, they're like, 12, 14 years in the game, you know, and he's like, dude, where the fuck have you been?
Yeah.
Like, you've got it. Holy shit. And then he throws shit, you know, behind that person. He starts booking them for shows and shit like that.
Oh, wow.
So it's opportunities, man, especially for people who have worked at it and like got it down, been through all of the lessons and trials and tribulations. It's huge. When we started the podcast, a lot of people in San Antonio, comedians, were like, nah, I wouldn't do that. Like, I wouldn't go on there. And now they're all going, you know, because they see what type of opportunities that you can get if you work your ass off doing it. You know, I didn't expect. I'm like, I don't want to get famous off of it. I want to get successful doing this shit. But I was able to get up there, so I was like, fuck it. I've watched that show for 8+ years.
But that could lead to this.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, exactly. So because then they're like, oh shit, he has a podcast, like, and he doesn't like it when people go and shout
And
their
pitch their stuff.
the name out. So that's why it was like I didn't say the name of my podcast. So, but still, I mean, there was people messaging me for quite a while, like online, and they were like, man, it was so awesome to see you. A guy was like, I'm a single dad, man, so it was fucking cool to see, like, you made it, for him being an adult, you know. There was somebody who was like, here, let me give you some tags for your joke. A lot of people were messaging me. It was pretty fucking cool.
That's dope.
That is, bro.
But that's, I don't work at it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's where I'm like, man, I see people who deserve it. There's a comedian we had on that signed up 50 times, he said, and he's like, I haven't got called. And I'm like, that sucks, dude, because he works at it. I see how much comedy he does, you know? And so it is what it is, but.
You know what's crazy though? One thing that's crazy, what the dude you just said 50 times, right?
Yeah.
So I probably have auditioned 1,000 times.
Fucking crazy.
Like auditioning for different stuff.
Yeah.
I auditioned. I probably heard 980 no's over the years. Mm-hmm. And I kept coming back. Kept coming back. Day job after day job, shit I didn't like, shit I didn't want to do.
Yeah.
Over and over and over and over for years. People was living their life. They was married. They was buying houses. They doing all this stuff. They going through life. This is over a 20-year span. I get a break, right? Thank God I get a break. I'm working in TV. It to everybody on the outside except for the motherfuckers that wasn't going through all that bullshit I went through for 20 years. Oh, he got it too easy. Yeah. Oh, he just living good. Oh, you just got it like that because you got a TV, you got lucky. Yeah. I'm like, where was y'all all them 10,000 nights?
Yeah.
When I was cold and you was up in your house in the air conditioning, why you think I'm not gonna give up? Why wouldn't I come out with fire in my eyes?
Right. Yeah.
You motherfuckers be like, man, I don't know how you keep going. If you went through them 10,000 days, your ass would be doing everything I'm doing. But they only see the finished result.
Right.
And
because everybody's waking up every day focused on themselves. Nobody's focused on anybody more than they are themselves, right? And so we might think like, hey, see all that fucking work we put in.
There you go.
And we might even think the same thing, like, man, we've been posting shit. Like, what the fuck?
Exactly.
And then all of a sudden they think that something happened. No, that was all that hard work, but they don't realize it because even though we know we're posting it, you know you're posting it, you know you're going out doing the sets, they don't see it. Right. And they ain't even thinking about it until, boom, they're hit in the face with it and like, what the fuck?
And not only that, it give people the impression that I see you doing that. I can just jump out of nowhere and start where you at.
Do it.
You're going to get exposed.
Yeah. Exactly.
You know, my skin a little different. Your skin, I ain't talking about the color. Like, I done been through some shit.
Exactly.
You sure you want to jump out here and start where I'm at?
Exactly.
You want this? I remember Tracy Morgan told me that one time. He was like, he said, I was like a year or two in, and he was like, are you ready for the spotlight or something like that? And he said, you think you ready for the spotlight? He was really trying to help me, but I was kind of He was big broing you. He was big broing me, but I was like stupid back then. I wasn't receiving what he was trying to give me. He was trying to give me some gems. Yeah. He said, "Hey, you been on the spotlight?" And I had did an independent college film with some stupid shit, like 13-minute long film. I was like, "Yeah, I done been in movies." It wasn't shit. You know what I mean? He's like, "No, you ain't ready for the real spotlight and everything that come with it." And I didn't get it back then. Before the Walmart truck. This is 05.
It's like the headlights.
A random night I ran into him. He saw me on stage and then we just started talking. But when he told me that, I didn't get it. And then as I start going through stuff, I'm like, fuck, you got to pay the cost to get up there, to be out there. And I don't wear it on my sleeve. I don't go around like, oh, look at me, or this is what I did, and this and this and that. So it's unassuming to people, but the more you peel back the layers, it's like, oh yeah, there's something else behind this person that's just doing Deacon Taylor.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Oh, his daughter just passed away 2 months ago. He back doing comedy and this and this and that, I would have been, but you didn't go through them trenches that I went through.
Exactly.
You didn't build that faith that I had to build just to survive, to understand why I'm able to tap in right now and be able to still grieve and grind at the same time. It ain't nothing, it ain't selfish, it ain't any of that. It's her spirit with me. It's all the stuff that built my faith. It's all the strength that I went through, and knowing when I need to back off, and knowing when, all right, you've been soft for long enough. You've been resting long enough. Get up and test yourself. Go get tired. But that comes from years and years and years of loss and suffering and being told no and not getting your way, and ain't nothing shallow about me.
Right.
So it's a testament to not only my daughter, because I know her spirit is with me, but it's the testament to faith and resiliency and just being a long-suffering person, persevering. Ain't nothing special about me. Is I just kept getting up every time I got knocked down.
Yep.
That's it.
Yeah.
And that's why wouldn't I practice that now?
And that's what everybody should
I never
do.
suffered. I never been through this. I didn't know this was gonna happen. I would in a million years that I think I would lose a child. But the toolbox that I've always used had resiliency in it. You know what I mean? It didn't have quitting. It didn't have taking my shit out on everybody else. It didn't have making excuses for myself, and it damn sure didn't have wallowing in my sorrow. Why would my daughter want me to be wallowing in my sorrow?
Yeah.
So what I'm doing right now is I'm living what's always gotten me by, but on a harder, bigger level.
Yeah.
And I guess it's to, I don't know, help somebody that's going through it that think they can't keep going. I don't know.
Shit, I think it's to help you. Shit. I mean,
maybe.
It's crazy that you say that. I always think about, like, even with this podcast, when I came in this morning or whatever, I don't think people understand the amount of work that goes into before you even press play.
Yeah.
I'm coming, there's wires all over there.
Right.
They're, getting camera set up, mic set up, figuring out how to mirror a computer. It's just
thinking up dick jokes.
But it's a lot of stuff. And even before this, now we have to figure out what we're going to talk about. We're going to figure that out. What's hot, what's popping, what's viral. Let's talk about this. Let's not talk about that. And then everyone sees is press and play. Last night there was the show at Upstage, and it's like he's on stage, blah, 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 not realizing he just drove through a whole rainstorm.
Yeah.
And he literally just parked the car
and ran on stage.
And he's out here giving his life to us with everything that his life had, not just with your daughter, but with just the career, the ups, the downs, the successes, the marriage, just the life, you know what I mean? And I think that's what a lot of people don't realize, the amount of work that it takes to even get to where we're at when it comes to what we're doing.
They just see the shit you do that's getting likes.
Yeah. Is your set, is that what you're building? Like kind of a life story type set?
Yeah, it's turning into that, man. Like as the more I understand it, because now I'm moving into this phase of I can get a special now that people will remember. I don't just want to get a special and everybody be excited about it for 2 weeks, and if I've been doing comedy over 20 years, when I pop out, I gotta pop the fuck out.
Pop.
Or it's like, what was you doing? And now I get it. I understand what I'm doing. So I know when something don't need to come out. I know, you know what I mean? I was like, okay, they need to work on that.
Yeah.
I'm my own worst critic. So I'm not excited. I'm not in a rush. I'm not anxious for anything, but I know my set is turning into, okay, this is a special story, like kind of like what you said. And I'm not trying to, anybody that know me know I'm not counterfeit. I'm not finna bite off of whatever Ali Siddiq or nobody else doing. But the reality of my story is something that has to be a part of my comedy special or my set, because that's a crucial part of it. I'm not in a place where I can make that funny right now, but I'm in the process of making things funny around it, and in its own time, and it'll come into what it is. Because right now it's too much sadness for me to even, you know what I mean? It's just really, really sad.
I think it'll come off authentic though. Like it's not really biting, right? It's your story.
Everybody does an autobiography. Yeah. Everybody does.
Andrew Schultz, his last special, was fucking amazing, and he was talking about his infertility. He couldn't have kids.
Yeah,
and that fucking special was amazing, and that's his story. You know what I mean? Like he told the whole roller coaster ride of how he went through that.
Talks about how he became a real man.
That what?
He talks about how he became a real man.
Yeah,
his nuts finally dropped.
Inspirational.
Yeah, so
it was actually a good special.
Yeah, it was good.
It was amazing.
How recent is it?
Netflix is
Like a month ago.
Anything he would have did, he a beast, man. Anything he would have did would have been good.
He's perfectly rude,
and it's different than what he normally does because normally it's that like offensive comedy.
Yeah,
this is all self-deprecating, so it was dope.
They was on his ass recently. They've been on his ass about something. Yeah. I don't know what he did or said, but when they brought him on.
It was the Kendrick shit, I think. He said some shit about Kendrick.
Really?
Yeah, like Kendrick said something about comedians shouldn't be talking about black women.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, and then
which I think is stupid.
Yeah, and then Schultz came back saying, "Don't you beat your wife or some shit like that." Like, don't rappers always talk about like bitches and hoes, but we're drawing the line at comedy?
Yeah, no, that whole shit that's the new age, the Gen Z we were talking about earlier.
Hypersensitive.
The hypersensitive.
But back to the squirt. Has it ever gone up your nose?
Jeez.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
In the shower.
Yeah.
Because you picking up, you got to elevate it, picking up off the ground, and it's going to get all everywhere. Because she's sitting on your shoulders.
Yeah.
They love that shit. She hold on to the ceiling fans.
Or the fucking wall.
That's a workout.
You start spinning.
She holds onto the wall and just...
And this is some shit ain't nobody ever did that to her, so that's like... Man, I'm kind of bad. That's why I'm like this. I'm really.
Doesn't sound bad at all.
It's kind of bad.
It's some layers. It's some stuff up under the fluffy layers, dog. That's all I'm.
That's why we go for 2+ hours because that's when we
this
get
shit
there.
Started coming out. At
water.
first, I came in like I was in the choir, and y'all get into the dark shit. Yeah.
Oh my God, dick again. He said the dick again. And now your eyes are rolling backwards.
Yeah, man.
It's authentic. The moans are real now, guys. The moans are real.
I'm finna start convulsing.
Yeah, man, I'm proud of you too. You said that earlier, and I'm proud of you. It doesn't matter what it looks like to anybody, right? Because nobody's really gone through it. It's hard. Very few people go through that.
Yeah,
it's my biggest fear.
Yeah,
I didn't know any time that crosses my mind because I don't know, randomly that type of shit crosses my mind and scares the shit out of me.
Yeah.
And you're an example for if anybody ever has to deal with it as well, that you can pull through, but you gotta have people to rely on, and you gotta have something to stay focused on too. You know, and I think comedy kind of saves people's lives that way. And gives them an outlet. And, but also, hopefully that you're talking to professionals as well,
Yeah. Grief counseling.
Yeah. Because a lot of this busyness could be, just busy work, to keep your mind busy. And then when everything becomes still.
That's when it gets hard.
Yeah.
And shit come back. Yeah.
But it's natural, bro. It's natural. Everything you're going through is all part of the natural cycle of you, and your new normal, the new way of living. Bro, and I don't think a lot of people would even know, if you don't talk about it.
Right.
Just with the way you carry yourself.
Yeah. I definitely feel like for some reason, it's bigger than me. Like I figured it out once it happened. I was like, okay, this my time on this planet is bigger than me. And I was like, everything I go through, I can't deal with it the way I would normally deal with it or the way what I think the average person would deal with. I gotta figure out I'm going through this for something. So I'm always searching. And that's what, man, I've always been the type of person that prayed. But now it's like, it's my lifeline, bro. Prayer is my lifeline. Yeah. Man. And I don't understand. You talk about people going through this. I would not understand how somebody could lose a child and not either get to know God or already know God, because that person, they different. You talking about some psycho stuff.
Well, remember we had that conversation where we were fast food driveway, and I had you call my friend.
Yeah, I remember that.
So it's like I said when we were talking to in the green room, your faith is gonna put you leaps and bounds above everyone, because when that happened to him, he lost it.
Yeah, I remember.
Remember that? Remember that? He
That's
was
right.
He was done with it. He was like
with his kids and his kid's mom.
Yeah,
because he couldn't see his kids, right?
No, remember his kid had was autistic, born autistic.
That's right. Yeah.
He could draw.
Was he black?
He could draw.
He was actually black.
Boom.
Yeah.
Oh, you said Down syndrome. My
the
bad.
Down syndrome.
Yeah.
But
So
he was a drawer,
Yeah.
like a painter.
The guy,
Yeah,
The son?
his son.
they're all painters.
Yeah.
Yeah, my son is autistic. He's autistic and he's artistic.
Yeah.
But what happened with when that happened to him, and I don't want to put his business out there, but he lost. He was big into the church, big into everything. And then when it happened to him,
He lost his faith.
He lost.
That's
He
right.
was done. He was
Oh,
like,
really?
F the Lord.
went
He was
backwards.
done. He was like, this is like, why me? I've done everything you've asked of me, and why am I going through this after I've walked the walk? And he just went complete 180. And then I had him call him because he's big on that. He was telling me how his son. And it's just one of those things that's hard, right? Because I don't think we go through this for a reason. I just think literally shit just happens, right? I don't think there's no rhyme or reason to it.
No rhyme or reason.
You're just going through it because that's just what was supposed to happen.
It's an obstacle course to see which way you gonna turn.
Yeah, and
you. Everything we do, it is random,
Mm-hmm.
but it's not by design. There's a method to the madness.
it doesn't matter what's gonna happen. Something's gonna happen.
It's gonna test you, and
it's gonna test you.
Who comes out of you is what's behind it.
Yeah.
What is this gonna push you into? What is this gonna turn you into? Is it gonna make you better, or is it gonna make you worse? Are you gonna be on the cold side of the pillow or the hot? What, you know what I mean? Which who you gonna listen to that's on your shoulder?
And that's why I say with you, like, as after this happened to you, like, I'm excited what's gonna happen with you, like, because of who you are. And I think with you, this is going to make you a better person in a sense, right? Because it's going to show you who you are if you handle it right. And then it's also you're going to touch a lot of people. Because as you say, like, not too many people go through this. Believe it or not, a lot of people go through this.
Yeah.
Or we go about thinking about this. If this happens, like, this is a thought that everyone has. Like you said, I think about me leaving my children, but then I also think about what if I have to bury them, right?
Both, yeah.
And then not only that, like, we've all, not to be crazy or nothing, but I'm pretty sure everyone has thought about killing themselves, right?
Yeah.
Like, that's something that everyone has had a thought about. And going through hard times, this is normally the first thing you think about, right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So these conversations are conversations that are needed to have, right? These aren't conversations that should be held. It needs to happen because we need to express it and talk about it for ourselves, and also because people that have sat around the table like this, or any table, they've thought about it. Mm-hmm. And some have come close to it. So whatever is going to happen with you on the end of this, right? Mm-hmm. Like, I know it's going to be amazing. Yeah. I just need you to also know that it is too, and just
I receive it,
and just head to it as fast as you can. Don't wait for it. Just let it happen, bro.
I receive that.
Especially those that have seen you on previous interviews break down, and then seen, okay, he's talking about it again, and he's able to do it with more faith and strength.
Man.
I was having some dark thoughts when y'all was talking about that BBC shit. I ain't gonna lie, man. Like, I was really like, get me out of here, please. This is bad.
I'm gonna send you a video of a non-BBC and a BBC, man. And I guarantee you're gonna be more attracted to the BBC.
Catch a bus with my teeth. I just couldn't take it.
Next time,
and then y'all talk about it for like 30 minutes.
Wait, so
you don't know where the BBC is? Hold on, pull your pants down. I can tell you if you got
Time
one.
slows down when you're experiencing trauma.
You couldn't take it?
You couldn't take the BBC.
The BBC was too much for you, huh?
Come on.
Tell me you don't have a BBC.
Were we just shoving the BBC down your throat? Is that what was happening?
Y'all see this shit, man? Y'all see why I'm desensitized?
BBC all in his face.
He was so grossed out, he was gagging.
Wow. He likes it when it just splashes in his face, right? When it just comes right back at you.
Just comes in waves.
And then another thing, when they squirt, you gotta watch their toes. You know what I'm saying? You gotta see which direction that big toe. If the big toe point outward, she ain't faking.
Oh.
Well, yeah,
have you ever pulled out of a girl and then shot her in the face? But like, you were in her pussy, right? So you pull it out. One time I did it where I pulled out and then it just shot straight to her face. Like, oh shit. Never?
Nah,
you're a squirter.
Me neither. Down their throat.
Me neither.
Yeah.
That's why you have no kids. Your pull-out game.
No, I got kids.
Oh, you got kids?
3 kids?
Yeah,
yes.
He just acts like he doesn't.
Oh.
Yeah, I wish I did. No, I'm just kidding.
You live like you don't. Do you live like you don't?
Yeah.
He talks like you don't. Like, ain't scared to get canceled.
Yeah, facts, dude.
Yeah, you be on that shit.
But I do feel like recording podcasts is dope as shit because like anything does ever happen to me, they have this to come back to and be like, damn, dad is fucking.
That's who he really is.
That's fucking hilarious.
Dude,
I lost my Facebook.
I didn't know so much about dicks, but my dad, in his death, he really taught me everything I needed to know about dicks.
How much they'll know about your relationship with your wife when they grow up.
Yeah, that's the dope part.
Dad really loved mom and made her squirt,
and they had crazy
made her
sex.
squirt everywhere.
Yeah,
but I lost my Facebook page, like 2 of them, right? And I had one since college.
Yeah,
they banned it.
Took it off. Like I don't know.
I think putting some wild shit out there, man.
Horrible shit, right? so like, I'm on my 3rd Facebook page. But what pissed me off more about it is that like my kids can go like when I'm dead, right?
Yeah,
they would have been able to go back to the old one, just saw how I was in college, pictures of me, things that I would say, thoughts that came across my mind. Like that's the cool thing. Even with the podcast, like you're saying, whatever's on the internet lives forever, right? So it's like they'd be able to see who I was dating when I was 21, dick pics, the shit I would say. No. I say some real wild shit. So
are you ever worried about that? Like your kids, like who's gonna delete when you die? Who's gonna delete your history?
Yeah.
I don't want
because like if you have Google Photos, like it's cool because they'll see every photo you ever took. Yeah. They also will see every photo you ever took.
But see, I want them to see every photo that I ever. Because the thing is, my kids know me, right? They know I'm crazy wild. They know who their dad is.
Yeah.
But they also understand that dad's an adult, right?
Yeah.
And as an adult, I don't do nothing too crazy, but I do adult shit because I am an adult. So I want them to see me in the light of an adult because eventually I want them to also be an adult.
That's true.
That's responsible.
That they can be.
Don't be sheltered. Don't bite your tongue. So I want them to see. I want to be a book. Like what do you call it? Like a roadmap as into what you need to be when you get older.
And you pick and choose which part of that you want to apply to your life.
Exactly. So I'm excited for them to see the shit that I do and say. Right. But I mean, it's just cool that they have the ability. Because imagine if you had that ability to look back at your mom and dad and look at their Facebook when they're in high school or middle school. Oh, yeah. Imagine the crazy shit like, oh my gosh, this was my mom. You like humanize your parents. Because we look at our parents as like they're nerds, they're geeks, they're never cool, right?
The way y'all looked at me when the interview first started, I'm like, boy, y'all lucky the internet wasn't around when I was taking them down 6 a day. We used to have a contest to see how many we could run through.
Boy.
Wasn't no YouTube, wasn't no OnlyFans, none of that.
If the internet was around when we were younger, oh my God.
Not the internet, but social media. It was the internet, but we wasn't doing all of that.
We had like
you
the
were
DJ
inseminating
films.
6 women in a day?
I don't know if I was getting them pregnant. I don't remember.
But you busting 6 nuts in a day?
Yeah.
Jeez.
We used to have a contest. Me and my teammates would see who could run through.
We used to have a thing to see if you could fuck 5 women in one day.
Yeah.
And we used to exceed that.
Yeah.
Really?
Exceed that.
Yeah, your 20s, bro. Like, hell,
I played football.
Yeah.
He played basketball.
BBC.
Basketball and track.
He played basketball and track.
You
So
never
I played
busted
football.
more than once?
No, I'm just kidding. I mean,
5 different women. No, it was 5 different women.
And we lived in the same apartment, so you couldn't lie. You couldn't say, "Oh, I'm at 4," because we see them coming in and out, coming in each room.
We were doing ridiculous.
Yeah,
shit.
we was wild, bro.
How would y'all get them?
Like, parties, clubs. It would be women.
Oh, they just know us from around campus.
Oh, just have them come over.
One of the craziest things you do, like if you're out there sleeping around, especially in college. Went to a white college. I went to a white college. Once you knock one up, like fuck one real good, the word gets around, and then all of a sudden they're friends with me and like, and you're not dating them. Everyone's just out there trying to live freely and figure shit out. So it was easy to just knock.
And it's college, so now it's like
experience.
They have BBC News.
That explains it more.
They're just
college.
And then on top of that, we played sports. So like remember, we played sports, so we're in the best shape of our lives. We're the black guy on campus, and then the white girls are like, "Oh, I've heard about you." Like, I bet you have.
Now you ain't got to talk your girl into a threesome. They gonna come to you saying, "Me and my friend want you."
Yeah, it was wild. It was easy.
I should have gone to real college, dude.
I should have been born black, man.
Yeah, maybe.
I don't think it's a lot of the athletes.
White boys knocking them down.
The white boys.
Zach is really killing it.
Yeah,
I've done 4 in one night in San Antonio.
4?
Yeah.
Oh,
different women.
That's like 8 in San Antonio. Right?
I've never. Yeah, that's like at
least 14. Big? At least 14.
No, they weren't big either.
Oh, really?
No.
Wow.
He was in his prime then, sir.
Yeah, I was in my 20s.
I was
in my 20s, and I was just
right after jail.
Yeah, fresh out.
Fresh out.
Oh, I thought it was in jail.
That was 6. That's when I was hitting their numbers.
That's when they threw
That's why I broke my record.
They put the barrel of clothes out there. He knocked 6 of them down in a heap of clothes.
That was a hole in the wall. Mustard.
Oh shit, that's awesome. All right, how many bitches have you fucked? How many women have you had sex?
In one day.
Stuck your penis in one day.
Once. But I once jerked off 10 times in one day.
Hey, that's almost the same, dude.
Yeah.
Was it the same video?
Stay true to yourself, King.
Yeah.
That's why you keep going to the bathroom.
Nobody's gonna love you like you.
But was it the same video?
No.
That's 10.
Big dick, small dick.
Right.
It was I was in my 20s, so it was so long ago that I don't remember.
Good answer.
I feel like some of the shit I've done was like ridiculous. I'm not gonna pretend like it was like just
I
saying I
dirty
did it.
a lot.
Yeah,
bro.
just because I said I did it, it's like, oh yes, let's like I've done some
It's
ridiculous,
stupid, right? Like when you
shit.
look back at it, you're like,
yeah,
that was fucking dog of you. Like that's disgusting.
it was,
dude.
I mean, it wasn't.
Yeah,
it was cool
I
as
felt
shit.
disgusted.
I look
like,
back
about
on it
it.
and say it made me a better person.
And that's why
made me a better fucker.
That's what I meant.
Fuck better now.
the reason why I'm square now in my mid to late 40s. The reason why I'm acting put off such
He
a
said
square.
mid.
50.
You're past
50.
mid.
49.
50.
It's because I was so bad when in my 20s. Like everybody that know me, they look at me now. If they know me from back then, they like, man, who is this?
Deacon,
Oh,
what?
he's acting.
That
boy went Hollywood.
Yeah, like when I got married, when they found out I got married, people that really knew me was like, ain't no way in hell.
Yeah,
Ain't no.
But they knew me from college.
But then when
I'm
you
like,
got divorced, they were like, "Ah, there you go."
Makes sense.
And I feel like a lot of them are still like they in a brain fuck because I'm like,
shit.
you know, holding shit together. You know, like I think one thing about it is people have gotten so used to a certain version of me, and I have fun with it now.
Pigeonholed, right?
I outgrown that, and I think it brain fucked them that I'm not reacting the way they expect it because they already got me figured out. And they done road map my life better than they know their own life, so they know exactly how things gonna work out for me.
They do.
So I have fun with that.
We're gonna fuck around and watch the news one day, and there's a guy that jumped off the overpass in 35. He landed. He survived.
Somebody, I'm saving it.
He
Yeah,
fucking
I'm
jumped
back,
into a car,
motherfucker.
beat somebody up, and then that'll be
That'd be Charles
that'll
Allen.
be Charles, yeah.
Our cousin. Our cousin.
Live from guy from Crockett.
Awesome. Thank you so much, man. We appreciate you. We love you.
Y'all running me out?
Do you want to keep going? We can keep going. I thought you were falling asleep right now.
What's with the old jokes, man? I'm sorry. You only 4 years behind me.
7.
Okay, watch how fast that 7 go.
but as his 7 goes, your 7 is going too.
I already done accepted it. I make jokes about my hairline.
How do you accept it when you say you're in your mid 40s?
Yeah,
you didn't accept
you
it.
just said
That is not accepting it at all.
Mid too late.
Judgment will get you nowhere.
Too.
I judge and what is that?
I listen, but I don't judge.
We listen and we don't judge.
Yeah, I guess I'll go get some tacos, man. I'm in San Antonio. I gotta get
some tacos.
So where should I go that I won't have to fight nobody?
Don't go to Fiesta.
Yeah, don't go to Fiesta. But you wouldn't fight nobody in Fiesta.
I like Las Palenques.
You're gonna fight.
How you say the word?
Taco Palenque.
Taco Palenque.
Do y'all recommend them?
It's expensive and not as good as
No.
regular
It's greasy as hell. I can't enjoy
Henry's
those.
right here. Might be pretty good.
Oh yeah, Henry's right here. in Bend
Henry's.
Jerry's.
Go to Henry's
Oh,
then.
somebody knocking?
I think.
Is it a white lady?
No, there's nobody at the door.
Oh,
Oh yeah, nobody's knocking at the door.
I heard.
They'll
It
ring
was
the doorbell.
something.
Yeah, we're good.
all right.
What time is it? Because most Mexican places close at
4
3 o'clock.
Oh no, but Henry stays open, right?
Yeah,
You wanna
if
go?
They're open.
You can.
Oh, you got time?
Yeah.
can.
It's 4 o'clock.
All right,
Oh,
cool.
it's 3:54.
Yeah, it's right down the street. It's not far.
Oh, that
All
3
right.
hours went by fast.
Or we could ask one of
There's
his
2.
4 to make us some tacos.
What am I? What?
One of your 4 that you had that one day.
Oh no, dude, I'm married now. I'm a married man now,
That's
bro.
why-
That's why you can pass them on, sir.
Yeah.
That's the other reason
That's
why I
why you
was
can
like, I'm
pass
like,
them
y'all
on.
do realize I'm married. I can't say, but then I'm like,
Oh, you
shit.
are married?
Yeah.
Oh, you didn't get a divorce.
No.
Oh, okay.
Y'all ain't shit, bro. Y'all ain't shit.
Edit. We're gonna edit that out.
You're a piece of shit, Beans.
That's at 2 minutes and 2 hours and 6 minutes. And
Hey,
2 seconds.
Charles didn't want to say that because he didn't want to get caught.
And we're still talking about it.
Oh shit! That's like
This
that
been a great
fucking.
last time on y'all podcast.
That's like that clip from Charlemagne and Andrew Schultz were interviewing this other guy, and they were like, "How long you been married?" He goes, 12 years. He goes, "How long you been faithful?"
Gary Owens,
Gary Owens. That's who. Okay.
the white comedian.
Yeah, and it's like instantly he's like, "Fuck!" Like you got me right. So he starts cracking up, and then they're talking about it.
Have you seen that clip?
You gotta watch that. Let's see that.
Put Gary Owens, Charlemagne. How long you been married?
I've been faithful though. Right?
No. It has nothing to do with you. Don't act guilty. Shh, don't act
Why
guilty.
you keep looking at me like that, man?
Because I'm a people reader.
Yeah, you're definitely acting guilty.
Damn.
I just read people. I interview people for a living.
Are you sweating more?
No, of course he's not. They control that stuff when they do that. They believe themselves.
That one, the 33 seconds.
Kidding.
Or do the men one on YouTube.
Bro, this year, that's my goal. That's my goal for 2019.
16 years. How long you been faithful?
He almost choked himself on before he answered.
And he got a divorce. And that they played that clip in his divorce court.
He was cheating the whole time he was married. Damn it. Well, towards the end of it. Charlemagne?
No, Gary Owen must be ready to leave.
Was a Freudian
Freudian slip?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it was definitely Freudian slip.
He knew he was about to lie.
Hey, once your wife see that, and which
because you can't,
rightfully so, yeah.
That's the honest answer right
you
there.
bust
It's
out
like your
laughing when
body
somebody asks you that?
responded for you.
6 years.
Yeah, dude. If you know body language, you're like, you're fucked.
Like, this nigga really is not asking this question right now.
Yeah, dude.
But I've also heard that you don't cheat on black women, right? Like that's
black men don't cheat.
Yeah, black men don't cheat.
Right.
Is that a true thing? Or
yeah, that's the truest
Is that
thing.
propaganda?
Am I gonna sit here and say it's not true?
Big Black's not gonna come after us, right? BBC, Big Black Corporation. Like Big Medicine, Big Pharma.
I can rock with that.
Big Black Corporation.
But no, that's true. That's a true statement. And if my wife, she know, she probably gonna be. I'm sure she gonna watch this, and she know that we don't do that, man.
Hell yeah.
I'm not accusing you.
You go looking at it.
I'm not. Definitely not accusing.
No, but I did hear that though. Like
black women cheat.
Black women do
cheat,
and they don't care about it. Like
and they are diabolical.
Yeah.
What's the worst you've been cheated on? How did
they would fuck 3 dudes and go take your mama to lunch?
I never slept with a black woman.
Really?
No.
Not all black women cheat though.
That's how racist I am.
I can't say that.
To be honest with you, man, I think everybody at some point cheats. It's just about getting caught.
Yeah, everybody cheats.
If we're gonna be honest,
and it's also what you consider cheating too, right?
No, cheating is cheating.
Everybody.
Shout out to the good sisters out there.
They grow out.
Yeah, they are out there.
But see, I also don't think cheating is the worst thing that you can do to somebody. Like,
for sure.
Like everyone puts cheating on this high pedestal of
you
like
could
the
kill
worst.
them, and it's worse.
I mean,
what else besides killing somebody and cheating? What's
sending them to jail?
Disrespect them in front of your children.
Yeah, or also weaponizing their children against them.
That right there.
That's worse than
very
getting
bad,
cheated on.
right?
Not
Because you're
taking care of your
traumatizing those kids.
Yeah.
You're
damaging the kid
putting
and the other
anxiety
parent.
into them.
Yeah.
But also you're affecting the man, and and you're making him feel like he
is inefficient and all kinds
right,
of stuff.
and all of those things, right?
Challenging your manhood, like just period, like you ain't shit. You a bitch.
That's worse than cheating.
That's definitely worse than cheating because it's affecting an innocent
Stop
child.
calling me a little dick motherfucker.
Yeah.
I'm joking.
Calling you a bitch in front of your friends like you ain't got no like I put cheating in the middle of like that's a conversation that we can talk about, figure this out, right? Like it's not the end of everything.
Yeah, what were you missing? What the fuck happened?
I think it's definitely emotionally killing a person. If you cheat on somebody and they really love you, if you cheat on them, you emotionally kill that person.
I don't think so because I understand. I've cheated.
You kill that part of the person.
Well, I understand how that works, but for me, like I've cheated before, right? So I understand like when I've cheated, most of the time it had nothing to do with her.
Yeah,
it was just me going after what I wanted.
Yeah.
I loved her. I fucking hate the girl I'm cheating on you with.
Yeah.
But it's just a task. Like this is just something that I'm doing.
Your primal nature.
But I hate this bitch. I'm fucking her true. I don't even like her.
Yeah.
Like why are you fucking? I don't know.
You keep pointing at me, dude. I'm not gonna fuck you, bro.
It was the hole. It was the hole.
We ain't never doing this again, nigga. I told you that the last time. We ain't doing this shit no more.
He's like, he's resourceful.
It's the hole in the wall. But no, that's how I feel about it, right? So it's like, when it's cheating, it's like I understand it has nothing to do with me personally, right?
Yeah.
It's just you, unless it has.
I mean,
something
it's
to do
a
with
great
me.
way to fucking gaslight them.
Unless it has something.
It was
to do with
not about you, baby. I love you. Like, you're crazy.
She said yes. I mean, how many times is Beyonce gonna say yes to me?
Right.
Why would I not do it?
Yeah, and also it's like, hey, look at who I cheated with you on. Like, check it out first.
Yeah.
Like, you just heard about it.
I can't get no high five before you get mad.
Put a face to the name. You might not hate him so much.
But let me ask y'all this: like, you said you cheated before, right? Have you cheated before?
Yes.
You?
I cheated when I was in high school.
Say yes.
Yes or no?
Say
Yes
yes,
or no?
motherfucker.
You cheated before?
Yeah, the statute of limitations.
Okay, so
Yes or no? Yes or no?
let me ask y'all this. I was
the truth.
bro. I was fucked up. Like I was really like putting my trauma on people. Like I did some fucked up shit to women
Yeah.
in my younger days. I wasn't shit. Like
Oh, me too. In high school.
right? but what happened, bro, is I started breaking myself down.
What do you mean?
And let's say, for example, if I cheat on somebody I love, I also cheat myself. And the reason why I say that is, no, hear me out. But I had to do that in order for me to level up.
Yeah.
I was never gonna level up as long as I was cheating shit.
Right.
When I was cheating people, I couldn't never get over the hump with my career because I wasn't whole all the way through. I hadn't done all the work. So yeah, it's cool to go over there and fuck this girl at the hotel and ain't nobody gonna know about it. But it's also cooler if I level up and do shows for more money than I did the last 5 years and not get stuck in the rut.
But that's the only thing you did better with your life?
Yeah, why not doing both? You can fuck him and get more money.
No, hold on.
I don't believe that. I don't believe you can halfway attain
Hey,
a
bro,
full.
he's married. Like,
Yeah, there's a lot of successful whorers out there.
No outside pussy.
yeah,
What
there
you
was
mean?
like you justified not cheating
Yeah,
perfectly.
I know.
There's a
Well,
lot of
but
successful.
not-
Sounded true.
But not cheating. but there's also somebody
Cut his
that
mic
did
off.
it 1,000 times, and I saw how much of a selfish piece of shit I was.
Yeah.
And I hated to look at my younger self and be like, I thought that shit was cool to let my ego fuck over all these beautiful people
Yeah.
getting sent into my life.
The only thing
My
that
ego was fucking over the best things that ever happened to me, and I started looking at myself like, dude, you're not doing nothing. You're gonna be a lonely, old, miserable motherfucker blaming everybody else for your life.
Yeah, that makes
Yeah,
sense.
but then there's Neo.
So I'm looking at it from a 50-year-old standpoint, not 30 or 25.
Oh, that's true. How old is Neo?
Oh, Neo is like in his 40s.
Okay. 40 what? Yeah, because there's Neo, and he got it.
But that's a whole
Figured
different
out.
thing, though.
But he's a millionaire.
Who's Neo?
Yeah.
Neo? Oh, not
singer?
from the Matrix.
Okay.
Yeah, the
singer.
singer.
And that's
Oh,
why
yeah, Neo.
you see people
He's
like
got 3 bitches.
Yeah, and he told them all.
Yeah, he had
Took
3
them to
bitches
dinner
right
and
now.
said, "Hey, let me introduce you." And then,
But that's what
this
he
is
wanted.
gangsta as
though.
fuck.
That's what he wanted.
Yeah.
Though. So if that's what you
Isn't
want,
that what they want?
by all means, go for it. You know what I mean? But
Are they with it?
You
Yeah.
want
Yeah,
everyone
they
would
They
want
with it,
stayed
then
with
it's
him.
cool.
Everyone would want that. If your wife was like, "Hey, you know what? Let's get another girlfriend," you'd be like, you'd be like,
You would be like, "No, babe,
No,
I'm
no, you
totally fine."
I would say I'm not falling for that one.
I've had.
You know what time it is. So you don't. So I'm not enough for you. That's what's gonna come after that.
You gonna get me with that shit?
I'm confused. Hold on, we're going with this, babe. Cause I mean, any man.
I
do
would
that.
hit record, be like, "Say that again."
Right.
What was that?
But yeah, man, I was really embarrassed of just reflecting on myself. Like looking, I was really embarrassed by my younger self. Because I was destroying everything that was trying to be a blessing to me because I was selfish and I was driven by my ego. And I would say this on this podcast. I thank God for rescuing me from myself. Because all this stuff I thought I was doing that was cool, this person would have did something really wild if his daughter passed away. But
Yeah.
had I not outgrown my old self, this would have been tragic.
Was there a rock bottom that was like, all right, I gotta.
I don't think he's hit that yet.
Well, no, I would say the rock bottom would be seeing people I now understand why it didn't happen to me, but seeing people that I love lose everything that was precious to them from being selfish and just ego driven.
Yeah.
And it's somebody that's really, really close. And I'm
Yeah.
like, shit, that's permanent.
Yeah.
It was that first time he had to order that blue
And-
chew on his phone. He was like, "Shit, I can't be doing this no more."
Yeah.
But I was able to
I'm
learn
paying
from
for
that
this shit.
person. And I said, I got to stop being so selfish. That was my first moment of, I got to pass. And I thought I got to pass, but I see why that didn't happen and that's something else happened. But I'm like, nobody can't get through life pass free. Like everybody
No.
gonna go through their shit.
That's actually that's actually a very 50-year-old way of thinking about shit though. And I'm not even trying to be funny. Like that's just
Why?
because I'm older. Like I'm not married, anything like that, and it's like, maybe I should figure this out and not just sit here, jacking off. It gets tiring.
It's hilarious.
It gets tiring. Like it's just sometimes I just,
Yeah.
Why you just don't buy ass?
No.
Can I write
I
that
mean,
off?
huh?
Can I write that
Yeah.
off? Is that a tech? Is that
If
tax
you're doing
purposes?
it, are you traveling for work?
I could.
I was just trying to keep you from going down.
In New Braunfels. Buc-ee's in New Braunfels.
I was just trying to keep you from going down the dick joke cave. That's all I was trying to change.
No,
but what if she's a tranny?
Oh, come on, man.
Dude, come on.
Dog, bro.
He had enough of that in Hollywood, bro.
Y'all niggas crazy.
Him and Eddie, right? Eddie down Hollywood Boulevard.
When you see Eddie with the tranny, you see Charles Allen in the back.
No, the fuck you don't.
He's the driver.
You're just a nowhere around that shit.
I'm just
to your point, though, it does come with maturity.
Yeah.
I think just growing up and just realizing you're hurting the people that you're doing it to.
And people that's trying to lift you up and really love you.
Yeah.
But something in me was so damaged I couldn't receive love, so I fucked it up.
For me, it's hurting them and realizing that me hurting them is hurting me.
Fuck you, Mike.
So selfish, right?
That's how I feel, though, dude. I feel like Charles. Like, fuck, man. Like,
it used to be cool and funny to me to fuck over people. It was funny. I thought that was cute to have my way with women. I thought that was. I had my years of that, and I realized I was just pulling. It's like pulling limbs off my own tree.
Yeah.
And but I got a million leaves right now, so I don't feel it.
That's a crazy.
But as you go, them
back
leaves
to the gorilla thing,
falling off by the 10,000s. The back of the gorilla.
Yeah, you said leaves, trees, limbs.
Oh,
yeah.
Great segue.
Thank you, man.
Coming on the silverback.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, coming on a silverback.
Is that what you're saying?
What if we all just start jacking off on the gorilla?
You just gross them out.
Hey, and then the other thing when she squirt, she like this how you know too when she squirt her voice she just start whispering. She don't talk loud. She's be like, oh my god.
But where's your dick when she's doing this?
Dick is Charles' kryptonite. Superman has the
ain't
green
no dick.
shit.
Dick just it's everything goes.
Dick just disappears when she
squirt and
squirts.
coochie. Ain't
Put a dick
nothing.
right here like
Vagina and cum. That's it. Just
focus.
Yeah, he's done with dick. He's like scared.
Ain't no dicks.
Ain't no sunshine when she squirts.
When he squirts.
Wow, dude.
Then he gonna give me a diabolical look when he said it.
How you feel about Donald Trump?
Donald Trump?
Yeah.
Greatest comedian of all time.
Hey.
Yeah.
Greatest comedian, second greatest pimp.
Who's the first?
Donald Magic Wand.
Charles in his 20s. I don't know if you
These stories, goddamn.
I'm the only person that can see. I know I'm not the only person that can see Donald Trump is the greatest pimp, one of the greatest pimps to ever live.
I don't think he's even top.
He up there. Like he won a whole country. He had a whole country of people.
Pimped that way, yes.
Yeah, he pimped the fuck out of them. He had people that knew he hated them fighting for him.
Yeah.
That's some pimp shit.
Still does.
Are we talking about Mexicans right now?
Yeah, and blacks.
Yeah,
I mean, blacks as well.
Yeah, it ain't just
Snoop Dogg.
Mexicans.
I saw Tyrone Biggums at them rallies.
That's funny.
But no, man, he's like he is.
We saved his life.
He the Jim Jones.
Three of us.
Jim Jones was the first #1 pimp. I don't know if y'all know Jim Jones.
Yeah, the
Kool-Aid.
cold
Drink the
leader?
Kool-Aid.
Yeah.
Drink the Kool-Aid.
Oh, I thought we were talking about
Ballin'.
Yeah, Dipset.
No, the original Jim
Dipset.
Jones was the greatest pimp. He led thousands of people to this somewhere in South America and made them drink poisonous Kool-Aid and kill themselves in the 70s.
And he wasn't even black.
Yeah, it was a cult.
What,
Right?
you
He
were-
It
was
was
black?
white people.
He was white
It was
dude.
all
you
white
were like
people.
20 at the
Right,
time?
because there's no
That's
black cult
hilarious.
leaders or Mexicans.
Jim Jones.
Just put
Cesar Chavez.
cult.
And he was only 5'8". Wow.
They got a
Martin
documentary,
Luther King.
Napoleonic
King,
Complex.
Martin Luther King was the cult leader.
Oh,
It's
that's
a
true.
documentary on
Malcolm
YouTube
X.
of it. It's
Yeah.
good, bro.
Did he?
That's true too.
Did he was
Oh!
also a cult leader?
One day in Jonestown. That's him right
They just
there.
don't call them that. That's true.
Is that him with the? Which one is
But
he?
on the right. That's the dude that slipped the letter to somebody said help get us out of here, and he took that dude to the side and they killed him. Go back one. I'm gonna show you that doc just so you
It's
can
actually
see
on
what's
Netflix.
fine.
It's
The
actually
one that
interesting.
says One Day in Jonestown.
Yeah.
There was a
Oh, they did one on Netflix.
It's on. Yeah, it's one on Netflix. It's
I
actually
haven't
really
seen
good.
that one. But it's the real footage. Like this, the
No,
one right there.
This,
that's the real
this
footage.
is like they remade the movie. They were like real people and shit.
Oh, okay.
But
Oh,
yeah,
that's-
it's about the. You know, everyone says you drink the Kool-Aid. That's where it came from.
It was- it had cyanide in it.
The FBI came in, and as the FBI came in, they're taking over the compound. He had everyone drink the Kool-Aid, and then he didn't. He was the last
And then
one to
they
drink.
had a shootout with the FBI when they was trying to. They out. The FBI almost didn't make it out.
Yeah, it was pretty interesting.
Yeah,
It
bro.
was Waco before Waco.
Yeah.
Waco
But yeah,
before Waco.
that's my thought about Trump.
Greatest pimp.
Greatest pimp. Greatest comedian.
I don't think
it's hard for me to if
he's a brilliant
Great
comedian.
comedian. I mean, great
imagine
pimp,
if I could make you take the bullshit I said on stage last night as real life. That's him. Like I wonder when he on Twitter 99% of the time I'm gonna fuck him up.
He's a roast.
He laughing.
Yeah, that's how I feel.
He like that's why I say he a comedian. He don't even take that shit serious, but he know he gonna get so in people's heads that he gonna debilitate them and be able to take over the power structure and keep running shit.
Yeah.
Him and
that's
Kanye,
all he doing. Divide and conquer and brainwash.
Him and Kanye have the same handle.
And he making everybody hate each other.
I think Kanye is just trolling people when he tweets.
Yeah.
I don't think any of it's serious.
They geniuses. They just making once you can make a group of people hate each other, you can control both groups.
Yeah.
And that's what people aren't getting.
Manipulation.
They're putting propaganda in front of us every day. Hey, be outraged about this guy that looks like this doing this.
Right.
Now me and you are at it, and guess where he going? He going to the bank.
Yep, damn right, baby.
What do I think about Trump? I guess it's not hard, but you got to be able to pull the wool back and see. Oh,
I was talking about Barron
fucking
Trump.
with me.
Yeah, the little baby,
Yeah.
the baby Trump.
Not
How did you
Donald.
feel about him? Not Donald.
Who is
Trump.
that?
The druggie?
Yeah, his son. He's just a little baby boy.
Yeah, he's a baby.
That's how you feel about him?
Yeah.
Hold on, time
I don't
out.
know
Who's
him.
Barron?
Terrible.
Barron
Trump.
I don't know.
His
Barron
son,
Trump?
his 8-foot tall
I
son.
can't believe Charles said all that
The
about
older
Barron.
one that was.
Yeah,
right?
he was a little kid when he first became president, and now he's a big fucking gigantoid.
Yeah, this is Barron
Oh
Trump.
wow, that's a real person or AI?
It's a real AI
that's real.
person.
He look AI.
You should see the way he waved at the inauguration.
He's not
Are
a
you
little
sure?
baby.
Not sure.
I thought he was a little
I
baby.
look like a robot.
I haven't
bro.
seen him bleed before.
He was little in the first presidency.
Well, he's
Oh,
not,
that's why.
well, since they're showing him, he's not retarded like Jay-Z's kids.
Wow.
Sorry, Jay-Z.
If that's really his kid, I'm not gonna talk about it.
That's really his kid.
Well, you just did. You
How old
kinda
is he?
just berated him.
yeah.
No, I
He's tall.
gave Trump his
Is
props
Barron as
for
tall
being a
as
real
LeBron
P.
James?
A real P.
That's Trump's not the daddy. Trump can't be the dad.
Wow. Why?
The milkman. He's like how big he is.
Yeah, he's taller than him. He's very, very tall.
He does kind of look like him, though.
Definitely doesn't have downs.
He doesn't have like a...
Definitely doesn't have downs.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's cool, dude. What do you think about?
He looks like one of the guys from Twilight, one of the Cullens.
Oh, he does look like a vampire.
He looks like a Cullen.
He
I don't
probably
know
is.
what the fuck that is.
He probably is immortal.
Twilight? You never seen the Twilight movies?
Never seen a Twilight movie.
Part of my gay times.
Yeah.
See, he watches He watches porn for the dicks, and he watches Twilight.
I was part of the wolves side.
You're learning a lot about your cousin today.
Yeah. Oh, that's your cousin?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow.
He said he was his boyfriend.
Yeah.
Before I got here?
Yeah, he said I can't wait for my boyfriend to show up.
Yeah.
Hold on,
He's
time out.
always-
Remember,
Nah, that's
internet,
another nigga.
nothing dies on the internet.
I thought I seen that white car pull up out there.
Nothing dies on the internet. Jokes. That was a joke. Jokes,
Yes,
America.
that was a joke. Yeah, you ain't
joke.
lying.
I know. I never said that. It's not a joke. I never
that's a
said that,
joke. He did
America.
not say that.
I always chip out with people that bullshit a lot. Get real serious when you bullshit back with them.
Yeah.
Like when he said the fetal position, I said, was it in jail? He was like, did I say that? I didn't say that. I did not say
we're
it was
saying
in
that I
jail.
said that now?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. You gotta.
You just don't want gay jokes about you on the internet. Get a little clip. They don't ever put the whole clip. They just put the little portion that sounds really bad, a little sound bite, and that's all they do. And it's like
The crazy thing about celebrity, or if any of y'all, or you whatever is destined to be a celebrity, you might as well accept it. They're gonna drag you.
Yeah.
at some
Because
point.
people that have tried and failed are miserable, and as long as they can't have it, they're gonna try to make you have a hard time having it.
Well,
So
if they
part of
drag
being
me-
a celebrity is getting dragged by people that are unhappy with
if I ever
themselves.
get drugged, that means I made it. So I'm cool.
Exactly.
There you go.
Exactly.
Drag the shit out of
Yep.
me if y'all want.
People that ain't happy with themselves cannot possibly be happy for you.
I'm
So
okay with
don't
it.
take them seriously. I'm
Cancel me, y'all. That means I made it. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Find something
Exactly.
to cancel me.
or just
But
be like
that's-
Dennis Rodman and lean into it.
Yeah.
Fuck with him worse.
Or Tony Hinchcliffe, because they've been trying to cancel him several times, but as long as he just keeps doing what he does,
Is he gay?
it doesn't matter. That's what the joke is, but he's not. And I know somebody who
Know somebody that knows somebody.
that knows somebody.
I'm so in
Could
the
be
don't
bi.
give a fuck, bro. If I was a
Doesn't
celebrity
matter.
on that level, I would fuck with people here so bad.
Oh, yeah.
They would get tired of me.
Like Tyler the Creator.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah,
Yep.
he has.
I
everyone
lean
like,
into it.
What the fuck?
Yep.
Have you
Because
seen
they
the
gonna
special?
talk shit anyway.
Bro, what's his name? Special Carmichael.
Jared Carmichael?
Have you seen his special when he came out? Oh shit, that's Rothaniel, I think it's called. That is probably one of the. You should watch that. not because of the gay portion of it, but how he. but he
we should watch that together.
He talks though. Hold hands. We have to interlock though. We're holding hands like this, not like this, right? But like he talks about a lot of shit.
You ain't gonna just speed bump over no shit like that, bro.
He talks about a lot of shit that's like the traumas he was going through, and like, and then at the end of the show he comes out like, I'm gay. Rothaniel. It's actually.
Oh, he came out.
Yeah,
on his special.
Carmichael did.
Yeah, he's a whole homosexual, whole faggot, 100%.
That was the punchline.
Yeah,
the punchline was I'm gay.
At the very end, like, and Rothaniel is his middle name, so he was always embarrassed about his middle name, so he never went by it
because it sounds gay.
He's like, I'm gay because my parents named me Rothaniel.
Yeah.
So then he was finally like he's accepting who he is, so now that's why he called it Rothaniel. It's really a good special. It's funny and it's kind of like the Jamie Foxx one when he talks about the shit he went through.
What had happened was
that was cool. I thought that was cool. A lot of people
hated it. I was like, you're an idiot if you don't like that special.
How you gonna name your child Rothaniel and don't expect him to be gay? That's what I want to know.
I think they did that on purpose.
You had to. That was
like,
planned.
We talked about like your government name. Wouldn't it be cool if the government gave you your government name?
He also has a whole.
They would name his gay ass Rothaniel.
He has a whole series like a Love and Hip Hop, but it's like just him dating guys.
Before he announced that he was gay?
No, after this. So this is like last year that came out.
Do you watch it?
No, I don't.
Okay.
My cousin. That's just too much.
Because don't give me any spoilers. If you do.
I don't want no spoilers. I don't want to know who he ends up with.
That shit's too much. And the reason I brought all that up is because Tyler the Creator is on that.
Because BBC.
Oh, got you.
And what's his name? Bo Bynum and all of them talking to him about it. Which they always make fun of Bo Bynum for being gay too. So anyway.
Does he watch porn for the penis too?
He does not.
Okay.
He watches
it always comes around
You got
back to the penises.
All right.
He watches.
I can kick you out now?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
Tacos.
Bye. No.
Get the fuck out.
Door's right there.
You should have pressed in record right there on that. That would have been fucking awesome.
It's been amazing, man.
Hey,
Seriously.
bro, we love you, man. Next time, don't use Omar to try to get booked on our show.
I won't. I won't. See that, dude.
Yeah, just fucking pull up, dude. We're always here every Sunday. Today we did Saturday, but we're always here, man.
Thank y'all for putting up with me. On the serious stuff, man, I felt comfortable, turning this into a family thing too. So that's crucial for me, man, because I'm
cut his mic
just getting back out here, man.
Hey,
as you should.
I love y'all, man. That's right.
He can't read.
I love y'all, man. I didn't digest that last word.
But yeah, man, your family. Anytime you want to come in, all you got to do is say, "Hey, I'm gonna pull up," and we're here.
All right, I appreciate it, bro.
But thank you for being open with everything.
Thank you. You're welcome.
This was my favorite episode. I'll tell y'all that much.
Fuck yeah.
Y'all say that every week?
Yes.
No, I don't. We had a gay
best
dude
episode ever. Yeah, that was.
That was our favorite.
Best episode ever.
What's the taco place called again?
Henry's Puffy Tacos.
Thank y'all.
Can I drop my Instagram?
Yeah, drop it.
Oh yes, please.
Y'all follow me if you any fuck that. Just follow me at Charles Allen 79, and my cousin Damian. He gonna give y'all his stuff too because he represented too today.
Just socially responsible, man. IRSPNSBL. At anywhere. Type that in.
I love y'all, man.
That's why you put the IRS in your name.
Taxing y'all's asses.
There's no E.
So it's no vowels except the I. We do shit our own way. It's very irresponsible,
That's cool.
Yeah.
Awesome. Socially irresponsible. Check it out. I'm gonna check it out. Bye bye.
Bye.
That's all, folks.